everybody. Dadman Walking 55 coming again with barbecue in the background. Not that we're necessarily talking barbecue, but who knows what will come up, where we will end up with a stream like this tonight. We are going to definitely be squirreling tonight. For how long, it will depend on how long I can stay up and all that stuff. I know it's been a long day. Hope we get some people coming in. If not, we'll still squirrel around like crazy. Oh, and hello. Hey, wow, we got a few people in here already. All right, let's see. But I'll get to the chat in a second. Let's say hello to number one that's got to be here first. I got to recognize this person first and foremost just to see, because it has to be. This person has to be the best and the most. And the Mrs. Dadman Walking. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly there. Hey, lovely. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. And how are you?
Very, very, very good. Very good.
I'm actually giving you a new background.
Oh, cool. By the way, do you want to tell everybody that's here with us the wonderful news that you just found out?
Oh, I got over 150 subscribers. I got 151 the last I looked. Yay!
Yes, exactly. And now we got let's also hail the great captain himself, JT Kirk. JT, how are you?
Hail.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck.
Hail, it's been a little bit since I've been on stream with Mrs. Dadman, so this is
I've got to change the background because this is the squirreling show. We've got to have acorns.
Oh, wow. There you go.
We've got to have acorns.
So what do you think about that, Hungry? Mrs. made a background for us.
No, I didn't. I found a background for us. There's a difference.
I think that is a beautiful background, and because squirrels go after nuts, that is a fantastic background.
Absolutely. I know.
So great to have all you people here with the panel tonight, and love to have y'all. Send a few other invites out. Let's greet the chat. We got 8-9 people with us tonight. So folks, any topic up. Sometimes if y'all throw topics up in the stream, in the chats, and it gets my interest, we'll take a detour. We'll go with it. So let's like I always say, vote early, vote often. Well, let's talk a lot and talk often, and we'll see where we're going. So the first person in our chat was the Mrs. Hello, Mrs.
Hello. Oh, I'm in the chat too. Sorry.
Yes, greeting.
Oh, wow. I'm a little slow.
How did I put my phone? My phone keeps going off for some reason. But
it's not me.
Oh, my God. No, it's Jess is sending me more bulletin board material. So, yeah, so I will work to get that in just a second as I can. But, hey, let's go ahead and greet the rest of everybody here. It's Stunning a Brave who he's about to go back to bed. Wait, you're still going? Well, we decided to go improv live. I'm tired too, but Hungry Boy was willing. Oh gosh,
you got to go down a couple because I have got to answer Wade.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm going to get there real quick. Let me say hello to Jess and then Wade. Hello, I thought you were going to bed. Yes.
I was going to bed. I walked in the bedroom, and Dadman says, you got to come on the show just for 15 minutes. Yes. So I'm like, okay, for 15 minutes. So, yes, but I will be going to bed soon.
Well, you asked me how I got it so big. That's why you did. And I told you that.
Wait, do you see how your avatar? You can really see your avatar
because Dadman is big.
Is that not freaking cool? I want the avatars to look like that on my stream tomorrow. So I actually came in to figure it out. So you can, and I'm hoping that they've just kind of upgraded StreamYards and they all look like that because I think that is so awesome. But I'm going to have to figure it out because I really like that. I think that's so cool.
That is, oh my gosh. Jess has sent me some more cereal stuff, so I'll also work on those in a minute. So, yeah, and wait, you got to play some Fortnite tonight, I think, right?
Yes, we did. It was very nice. Very nice. It was fun.
So, he loved that comment so much. He not only said that, he also said thought you were going to bed again.
Yes.
Exactly. Mrs. Dadman, get Dadman a chicken. Yes, exactly. And then
no. What he is referring to?
Yeah.
When you go into Fortnite, you got to go in before the the thing changes, they
Mhm.
have got a giant chicken from like Family Guy. It is a big chicken, an animated chicken, and it has chicken legs as the pickaxe and a frying pan with an egg in it as the back bling. You've got to go see it.
What do
It
you
is,
mean to buy? How long is it going to be there?
I don't know, but it's in the shop now.
Is it to
If
buy? Obviously, right?
yes, it is to buy. It is hilarious.
Oh my gosh! Is there a way you can capture a picture?
I'll
Maybe
see
we
if I
can
can
show it to
find it.
everybody. Yeah,
I'll
it's
see if I
like
can
cool.
find it.
That's the type of things we do here. We'll squirrel stream it and go from there. So, golly, wow, that is interesting. So, all right, B from O is here. B from O, how are you tonight? This late night on a Friday. Hope you and the Mrs. S are doing well, and that y'all are doing well these days. Always great to see you in with our chats and stuff. And let's see what let's see. All right, I'm actually getting some other images that Jess had sent us. So all right, let's go with that. And then talking to Kirk, talk about Darth Maul. Yes, we can always do that sometimes. So
An in-depth character study about the very much alive Sith Lord. Can we say Sith Lord?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay. Well, I didn't know if you were still an apprentice.
The apprentice, they kind of run it all together, I guess, because Darth Vader was really the apprentice to Sidious, but he was still Darth Lord of the Sith, even though he was the number 2 guy. So technically, you could, but yeah, he's just a third-rate punk apprentice guy. Wade saying, "Mrs. Spend the money." Oh wow, Wade shared a photo. Hey, Miss, don't worry. I think.
Oh, wait, here I got it right here.
All right. Well, you have it up, and we'll look at it. We'll start off with that. Oh my god!
This is like, did you see it?
Did he? Oh my god!
There it is. It's the giant chicken man.
Wow.
They actually have a
Okay, Mrs.
Let me get out. Let me see if I can get this one because this is actually a screenshot of the screen.
Wow. That is interesting.
Is that not the funniest thing ever?
I actually would like that.
I know you would.
That's Wade's screen. I'm like thinking like you own it.
No, this isn't Wade's screen. This is some screen I got off of Twitter.
Okay. Wow. I think I would like that. And I'm not often I'm usually into gliders and stuff, but actually as a character, I would like that. Yeah. Hell of yeah.
Yeah.
You blame yourself. Well, Pop Culture Republic saying why they upgraded StreamYard. That's cool. I guess
hope they did because I want mine to look like that tomorrow.
Exactly. So,
but anyway, that's what it looks like.
Yes. Thank you. Stunning said Chuck Norris once picked a fight with a unicorn. Now we have narwhals.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, Jess, I'm not that against egg. Okay, I hate eggs, but yes.
Did you see the new egg? Did you see the new chicken?
Stunning said, "I want a quagmire skin."
Oh,
what did Ang say?
Nice cock.
Oh God.
It's late. It's I can't stay on longer.
See,
this is the one that get 18 plus real fast.
Stunning. Yeah. Well, we're after midnight, but Stunning is right. Why not bring a quagmire skin? Giggity.
You know, they have to do a giggity emote.
Of course.
Giggity.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I will not put that one up. JT.
No, I know you won't.
That was awesome, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So, Jess, I found. I think
that's so bad.
What?
I gotta mute myself. I'm sorry.
No, see, we've already lost control of the chat. All right. So anyway, let me do this real quick. There was one picture of Jess's that I missed. So, but I would have shown your pictures. Those are nice pictures, but the missus got to it first. But thank you for that. That's why I love having a chat like this. You guys take care of me. Send me stuff all the time to help the shows, and thank y'all for that. All right. So, all right. Now, Liam Grey Wolf is back.
Hey,
Lincoln, yes.
Liam!
Exactly.
Hello,
We got
Liam.
10 people watching. We got 9 and 1 over on Twitch. Thank y'all. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Okay, good. You can comment, though. Woo. Took emote only off. So, but hey, all right. So now we've greeted, I think, the entire chat. What's up? The sky, the rent, utilities. Long day tomorrow, but I don't care. Busy weekend this weekend because Mrs. has her show at 10 in the morning. I've got to get to a fort to take some pictures for a show that I'm scheduled to be on with Lorena Creole on Sunday night. And then tomorrow night I got we go Mrs. and I 4:15, yes. We go to Mrs. and I go watch Gojira -1 color. I got it right that time.
Yes, you did.
Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I host Gray from Wakasashi's Tea House, and busy day, busy weekend, and so thank y'all for joining us tonight. So what topics will come up, can come up, and sometimes we don't censor ourselves. So all right. Now Stunning is also the king master of Chuck Norris jokes. Now Chuck Norris is the reason penguins don't want to fly.
The power of the Chuck.
The power of the cluck. How about that?
No.
Yep. So, well, it's the cluck. It's the chicken.
No.
Right.
Just
I know.
No.
I don't give a cluck. Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Oh my
Cluck
gosh.
you! And
Now,
the
I wish
chicken
Buddy
you
had-
rode in on. Are you sure you want me on this show, JT?
Yes, yes, we do. Oh my God, where is Buddy Hepburn though? Buddy Hepburn is out on Twitter.
I will tell you, the show tonight was really good. I watched almost all of it. About the last probably 15 minutes or so. I didn't watch, but man, oh man, it was good. You guys were good today.
Well, thank you.
I love
Thank
the
you.
Olympics. I love the weightlifter.
Yeah.
God.
I could act better like I'm picking up something heavy than they could.
Yes, it was that bad. It truly was. It was. Oh my goodness.
Well, not every show can be good. I think Stunning has a Chuck Norris book.
But Mrs. The romance was good in that episode. Better in the second episode. Better in the second episode.
I probably would enjoy it no matter what, because I like stuff like that. It doesn't have to be great. I don't care. I also look at when it was made. Honestly, and not every show, not every episode can be good.
Yes.
Some can be stinkers. And that's okay.
Well,
Makes you appreciate the good ones better.
It's like you and I appreciate the old stuff from Asia and Ultraman 1966.
Ugh.
We're not going to compare that to today. All right. It is what it was made to be back in those days.
Yes.
That's a show I would like to get back into. I'm watching a bunch of animes right now. I'm actually binging. There's this Panzer and Girls that was recommended to me by another streamer, and then it's kind of okay. I'm watching it with the missus, kind of getting into it a little bit. I'm binge watching Galactic Legends of the Galactic Heroes, DS und these. It's really, really, I love that. I watched it with my oldest kid, but we didn't get all the way through it because all the couple of years of the chaos, it didn't happen. Hey, Emily Gangadine. Oh, we started a new one. Whereas the last one was, Emily, you've not been with us on a squirrel stream. This is where we go. Anything comes comes out and happens. The last one was themed to Buck Rogers specifically. So we stopped the stream, have a new one. This is what we call Late Night with Dadman and Friends, where we call it the squirrel show. We jump tree to tree, nut to nut. One night we covered like 20 topics in about 3 hours. And it took us one time 3 shows to do everything we wanted to on cereals, right? Hungry
Right.
Cereals. Yes, the
cereals.
stuff you eat in the morning. Cereal.
Exactly.
Cocoa Puffs, and also Captain Crunch with Crunch
Exactly.
Berries.
Exactly.
Mm.
The stunning said Chuck Norris uses a python as bait when he goes fishing.
Nice.
That
Chuck.
is
Chuck.
Chuck Norris. Oh, love dodgeball. White Goodman. Chuck effing Norris. So,
Yes.
it's like, yeah. So, and a lot of times what we'll do is we'll talk what the chat wants to do. If something comes out that gets our interest, we'll go off. What really started the idea for tonight's was the idea of shrimp versus prawns came up.
Like American spiders versus Australian spiders. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we just decided, and then come back to that. And like I just mentioned, anime, and I know Pop Culture Republic. Here's Anime Talk. Durarara. Is this a Durarara? Is it one of
Durarara?
Durarara. Are you familiar with that? I'm not familiar with that. I'm just scratching the very basic surface of things with anime. I've gotten a few with my kids. I know Gotcha Man is the original Battle of the Plants I need to watch eventually, but these 2 that I'm trying to get back into one. The other's kind of new. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was an amazing series that I watched with my oldest kid. So, but I will say, oh gosh, I'm free, Dadman. Cereal is overrated. Yes, cereal is overrated very much. I think you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's depends on the cereals. If you lived at where Hungry Boy does in Australia, yeah, they get Weetabix.
Oh, Weetabix.
Yeah.
I would rather eat shrimp than Weetabix.
Yes.
But yes,
which is
do you have
really,
the picture of shrimp versus prawns that I sent you on
Yes, I
Tweety?
got that. We're going to get to that in just a moment.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes, we are. But like every good squirrel stream, we bounce around, bring up the drama,
True,
get that pregnant.
But I'm going to say something. I do agree with Wade that cereal is overrated. I would rather have a breakfast. I'd rather have, I would rather have like eggs with grits or hash browns, whichever one you prefer. A little bit of toast with some bacon. I don't really like ham, but the bacon has to be crisp.
Bacon.
Yep. Lots of bacon.
We gotta get on bacon too one time. So I'm going to start a poll.
And it has to be Applewood smoked bacon to be best. Thick cut is the best. We buy the cheap stuff, which isn't really cheap. But if we bought the good stuff, we'd have to mortgage our house.
I hear that.
Be cheaper to just buy the whole hog, right?
I know.
Yeah,
I need to. You can get with people, and you can like buy a cow, and then someone will raise it, and then you get whatever how much you buy, a quarter, a third, or whatever.
Okay, to the rest of you, do you ever go Canadian style and put some maple syrup on the bacon with black pepper?
I've not done the black pepper, but I have dipped mine in maple syrup before.
It's good.
I might have to try the black pepper.
Your poll around here sometimes. I mean, I'm close enough to the border.
Yeah. Well, here's your poll. When do you like to eat cereal? We might add bacon to another poll. Breakfast, when you first wake up, or for breakfast, for afternoon snack, for dinner, or for midnight snack?
You don't have never.
Yeah, I'm missing that option.
Yeah, I think never would probably be my answer.
Okay.
Hey,
that's okay. Since you did one, I will pick the most likely time I would probably eat cereal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. So
it can't be when I wake up because no.
Stunning says, forget cereal, eat waffles like a normal person.
Ooh, waffles.
But also, dessert. Cereal for dessert.
Wait. I think, Emily, are you talking about Weetabix?
Yeah.
Weetabix said my dad used to eat that in England all the time. If you're talking about Weetabix, that's interesting. So.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite cereal in the world, isn't it, Dadman?
Yes, it is, exactly. So good old bacon. Yeah, Stunning. Never. Okay, I can take the poll down and we can redo it.
No.
I know.
No, okay, if we cereal, if you consider oatmeal a cereal, do we consider
Weetabix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
oh my gosh!
Yes. Thank you, Stunning. Thank you.
Okay. Can we consider oatmeal a cereal?
yes, I will let you consider that
Yes,
a cereal.
yes,
So,
yes.
Okay, well then I
You
would
know.
eat oatmeal for breakfast, so I will
Okay.
put breakfast.
all right. It was not intended in my initial thing, but I will yield the floor to the people that because the
Oh.
people that say never's an option.
Liam,
know,
that's a good choice too.
I'm still pissed off that I'm an Australian and I never came up with the idea of Weetabix. Stunning wins the day. That's fantastic. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow.
Weetabix. Oh, I love it.
That's so fun. I
Yeah,
like
it's just
what
crazy
Liam
stuff.
eats for breakfast. I'd eat that too.
Yeah.
French toast with eggs and bacon.
I mean, honestly, like oatmeal with some really tart berry jam is delicious. But oatmeal just by itself.
I like oatmeal with, you put a little bit of butter, you put a little bit of brown sugar, and the butter melts, and then the brown sugar gets all melty, and then you put raisins. You actually cook it with raisins so they hydrate back in, or cranberries or anything like that. Oh my gosh, that is like a little. That's good.
A little bite of heaven.
I was gonna say it's a little bit of heaven there.
All right, so Emily said yes. Yep, talking about the Weetabix. I gotta get Stunning's thing out of
the
my head.
Weetabix. Yes, the Weetabix.
I tell you what, Stunning is great out there. He's got a great mind out there for humor and stuff like that. Okay, I do want to get back to Pop Culture Republic here. Let me catch up though down here to see if Stunning says he gets some best material when he's dead ass tired. Hey, there you go. Jess said all those times I eat cereal and or oatmeal. Ooh, what's your opinion on Vegemite? Hungry, what's your opinion on Vegemite?
Well, to be honest,
I come from a land down under.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you do that?
It's
that fucking song.
Isn't it an acquired taste?
Well, not if you grow up with it, but if you did not grow up with it, then it is. So for me, I mean, I do the traditional Aussie thing where you have a lot of butter on the toast, and it's a mid-toasted toast. So it's like level 3 in the toaster. Okay, so it's brown. It's not light. It's not dark. And then you put a fair amount of butter on it, and then you've basically got less than half a tablespoon of Vegemite spread over it and mixed with the butter. No more than that. And then it is delicious. But if you have more than that, no, it's not going to do it for you. Not going to do it.
Because I kind of equate Vegemite to Australia as natto to Japan.
Ooh,
you've got to have number one, you got to know how to do it properly. Like you said, you said how you have to, eat it. And with natto, a lot of people and I have not eaten it. It's, for those that don't know, it is a fermented soybean, and and when you stir it, it's kind of, it's hard to describe.
It's a very pungent taste,
but it has a very strong
powerful
smell. But
it's incredibly
you have
powerful.
To mix it up. You have to really, really mix it up until it almost becomes like foamy, for want of a better word. And then you eat it with rice, and it's extremely, extremely healthy for you.
Well, Emily likes the sound of it, I guess. So
I don't know if that's Vegemite or the natto.
Well, as Stunning said, is Vegemite the vegetarian sidekick to Batmite?
Psychologically, yes. In terms of eating, no.
Well, Buddy Hepburn is here. Buddy, good to see you. We are going to be talking about our friends, the shrimp, in a little bit.
I mean, for the missus, let's look at how much wasabi. How much wasabi do you put on something, missus?
I do not put a lot on,
right?
But I do like it on my sushi.
Yeah.
But if you put too much on, like, what was it?
Don't touch your eye. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you eat it like you think it's, avocado or something, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Let me ask Buddy.
Same
Buddy,
like Vegemite. Same
but-
like Vegemite. Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone's-
Emily
hey.
grew up with
Yeah.
Vegemite.
Yeah, that's why she's saying yum. Buddy, can I use a picture of your prawn that you did earlier on Twitter with Hungry?
Oh dear.
Is that appropriate for YouTube?
What? The prawn. It's a shrimp. It's a glorified shrimp.
Hey,
Okay.
no,
it's
no,
not.
no, it is not. No, don't you say that, Dadman. Don't you say that. But go ahead.
All right, so cool. All right. Well, let's look down the breakfast choices. So
No, did you star the anime one? So you
yes,
wouldn't
I did.
forget it?
I did
Okay.
because I do want to come back to that.
Yes.
So, but the breakfast out here, good old bacon. Yeah, just don't smoke it at the house like I did.
Oh my gosh,
never-
I could barely talk. It was horrible.
An oatmeal there has to. Liam likes the French toast with eggs and bacons in the morning.
Nice.
That's a good thing.
So what's your favorite breakfast, Mrs. or Hungry or JT? Think about it while I'm. She's talking about the Pop Culture Republic says biscuits and gravy. If you go for,
God, see, there's
love
so
that.
many.
Buddy says the Belgian waffle, 2 eggs over medium corned beef hash for breakfast.
Oh
so
my
good.
gosh, can I just say yes? All of these are
I will say my ultimate breakfast is pancakes and bacon, just something simple, and then of course, get me a. I did this. You remember last week when we were out of town? I got pancakes, bacon, hash browns, and biscuits and gravy.
Hash browns, American hash browns are great. The rest of the world do not know how to make hash browns.
No.
But yes.
they're not that difficult. I don't understand.
Neither do I.
They require a little bit of prep and consideration.
And you have
that's
to be
probably part of the
patient.
problem.
You have to be patient because if you don't, sometimes I make hash browns with potatoes that have already been cooked, and sometimes I make them with raw potatoes. And if you make them with raw potatoes, it takes a little longer to cook them, or you're eating raw potatoes. But I dice them really small if they're raw, but if they're like leftover from the night before, it's easier.
Whoopa Troopa is here.
Hey, Whoopa! Whoopa for president! We want Whoopa! Whoopa 2024! Whoopa 2024!
He doesn't know what to pick on the poll. Now, Buddy's saying country fried steak with eggs, bacon, and sausage gravy for dinner. Yes. So, obviously...
I could eat that for dinner.
I guess Buddy, with the being country fried steak, is the brown gravy, so... Anyway, I don't know. We always had that big debate between brown gravy, white gravy. We got 15 people here tonight. Thank y'all so much for being in here. 14 on the YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Follow the Missus. The Missus is over 150 now, so subscribe to her channel, Missus. You can go ahead and put your link out there if you'd like.
Okay.
But hey, thanks for everybody here. And we're on the YouTube, the Twitch side. Also follow us over there. So, oh my gosh, we're getting breakfast food. I am getting back to anime and something else in a little bit pop culture. I draw my hash browns.
It's great.
Ketchup. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now my mother-in-law puts ketchup on everything, but the missus, if she puts ketchup on it,
my mother-in-law needs a T-shirt that says "I like ketchup on my ketchup."
Oh, your mother. Your
I
mother.
need to meet this. I need to meet this lady.
Your mother, yes.
Yes, my mother loves ketchup.
Now, Jess, depends on the mood of what you want to give a favorite breakfast. Just pick a mood, okay? How about if you're really happy?
That is a wonderful avatar. That is a beautiful picture.
It's nice and large too. We can see it. You got her tiara. But pick what's your favorite mood when you're happy? How about that? Okay, now Emily said about country fried steak, never had that. Okay, the country fried steak, if I'm correct, is a brown gravy. It's not the white gravy because white gravy makes it chicken fried steak. It's the brown, more peppery type of Southern gravy. Is what I think
I did it right.
Is that what it is? So, and Jess got their white sausage gravy. Oh man,
white sausage. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the sausage isn't white, but the gravy is.
Right.
Oh, boo!
Right.
We're scared. Canucks here. Hey, Randy
Canuck. Hey, Canuck.
Good to see you. The man that's back on the internet now and hosts karaoke tomorrow night.
Hello, Canuck. Hello. Good to see you. Exactly. But I mean, oh my God.
I see a baboon arising.
But I mean, with the American style hash browns, particularly when you're at a good Denny's, because, Denny's can range depending on region to region. Mm-hmm. You
like
you get the Denny's. Yes, like a Waffle House. You get the Tabasco sauce on that, and then you get the thickened cream alongside with it, and that's just heaven.
That's
Wow.
it's gravy. That's called
But see,
gravy.
I thought the country fried was the brown gravy. What did I get
Thickened
confused?
cream. No, thickened
Yeah.
cream is something you put in your coffee.
Yeah.
Gravy is what you put on your hat. You're in the friggin' South, man. It's gravy, damn it.
I mean that little bit
Okay.
of like really thick stuff that's white on the side, Mrs. You know what I'm
It's-
talking about.
It's,
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
gravy. Yes.
It's great.
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh. Everybody,
Yeah,
dadgummit,
JT.
I'm a brown gravy guy. So, but hey, thanks for the clarification, guy. Okay, go ahead, JT.
Sure. So for my favorite breakfast, it would be a hash where you're adding sausage, red or green pepper to your preference, onion, and then red potatoes cubed up with the skin still on them. And you have to cook them a little bit before you put them in with the hash. Then on the side with that, some people really love hash browns on that. I would only do a very little bit on the side because you already have potato in the hash. But instead of doing the biscuits, I would say thickly sliced, fresh out of the oven, raisin cinnamon bread.
Oh.
And you're going to want to put only organic, free range cow based butter with that.
Yeah.
You'll have a
Killing
totally
me.
different flavor profile. Trust me. You're not putting jam on any of that bread either. Then you're also going to want a side of a very, very small bowl with no more than I would say 6 or 7 red grapes, but you're also going to put another fruit that you might like a really thick chunk of, say, pineapple, just so that way when you're coming from the saltiness and the heaviness of the hash or the bread, you have something else that's lighter and sweet and also gives you some of that hydration back. You need to have all of that with coffee that doesn't come from a can. It doesn't come from a K-cup. It's freshly ground and made in a pour over manner.
Okay.
And then water with that. You just need an ice water for cleansing the palate on that too. So and then if you're still hungry, you want to make sure you do protein because you've done a lot of starch. You want sausage links, not patties, and you want them with an Italian seasoning so they're a little bit spicy.
Okay.
That way you can contrast all of these flavors rounded out. Now that's probably about a 4,000 calorie breakfast, but
then you go out and run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's also lunch and dinner. Well, let me.
Do you want me to tell you what my favorite breakfast is? Honestly, my favorite breakfast. Yeah. Okay, my ideally, because I've got all these ideas with what people said, and I went, oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you took and got the those Hawaiian rolls, you know what the ones I'm talking about, the sweet rolls. Yeah. Okay, you take and cut them in half, and you soak them, and you make them into a French toast. Okay, so you have that as your French toast. You got to cook the French toast until it's browned on each side. None of this wimpy stuff. No, it's got to be browned. And then, as you say, you put butter on it. I don't care. I'm not picky about my butter. I'm sure the other is really good, but once again, we'd have to mortgage our house to buy really, really good butter. But yes, we put butter on it, and then I like a little powdered sugar on my French toast. And then I would have 2 eggs over easy because they have to be runny, because when I get and I will not get full servings. I will get half servings of partly cheese grits and then hash browns that are crispy. And I don't care if they're the shredded or the diced, but they have to be kind of crispy. They can't have that wimpy hash brown. And then I think that's about. Then I might have a piece of toast, just if I need it to after I eat everything. Because the way I eat my food is, I would take one egg, plop it into the grits, squish it all around, and then I would take the other egg, put it on the hash browns, mush it all around, and then I would eat them. And then whatever was left, I would take the bread and wipe around all the other egg yolk and eat it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm happy. I like my food separated. I like.
He likes his food separated.
I like eating them one at a time sometimes. So.
And with coffee, but I usually will drink. I hate to say this. I usually would drink a Diet Coke with no ice.
Okay.
Oh,
exactly, Mrs. If you could, can you
for breakfast?
Oh yeah, I drink soda all the time.
Yeah, exactly, Mrs. If you can take care of that picture, like Hungry wanted to get a picture of cheese grits for me, because I want to catch up in the chat real quick.
Oh, get a picture of cheese grits?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's just
actually, it would be great if you made some cheese grits now. We take it real
quick. Dude.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
I know. Well, that gets into another thing. I mean, you got the white standard ugly grits, and also you got this yellow corn grits, right?
Yes. So oh man, and I tell you, the type of grits you use, I have got those yellow grits that you cook them with milk, and you cook them with milk, part milk and part water. They are the most amazing grits I have ever tasted. Usually, you have to put butter and salt in grits. These you don't. They are the most amazing grits that I have ever eaten. And they're gluten-free, which is wonderful too. Which you laugh and you say, oh, grits, aren't they gluten-free? They're made out of corn. No, they're not. Because they're made in manufacturing plants that have wheat. And so they get contaminated.
Well, it's an important thing for people, because we got a local propane company that sells gluten-free propane,
Yeah. Organic
propane accessories.
No,
they have a sign that says organic and gluten-free propane.
Oh.
Okay, wait. So what is, for someone who doesn't know what grits really are?
It's ground corn. It's ground corn.
Okay, all right.
It's not as fine as cornmeal. It's a little coarser than cornmeal. Okay. But not as coarse as like the stuff they feed chickens.
And I would approximate the body to be something like oatmeal, generally.
All right.
Not 1-to-1, and I mean, there's many ways of making it.
I'm trying to find a good one.
Oatmeal's a lot softer than a lot of your grits.
Oatmeal is made with flakes. They're more like flakes of oats. And I guess it depends on the oatmeal. We get the oatmeal that's kind of made with the flake. Okay.
While you're looking for that, let me get through this real quick. Stunning had pizza for breakfast like a champion today. Whoopa actually down here, his breakfast was donuts today.
Good one, Whoopa.
Yes, exactly. Just put your link out, Mrs. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to find one that you can really.
Oh, Stunning had an Oreo Blizzard for lunch.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was very brave of you, sir.
Exactly. So let's see.
That's not what I wanted.
Now Whoopa says white gravy is the only way. I hate white, except
I agree. I agree. White gravy is I love white gravy.
No, it's like I can make but see, you like shit. But you like shit on a shingle. I can't stand that.
My mom made white gravy with dried beef. And when we were growing up, and put it on, you take toast and you butter it, and then you cut them into strips, and you put the dried beef gravy on top. We called it shit on a shingle, or SOS. Yeah. And oh my gosh, white gravy, the only way to go. When I'm really depressed and really just want some comfort food, I'll make a big thing of white gravy, and I'll make me some toast and have me toast and white gravy.
Again, this lady sounds absolutely delightful.
I love my mom. She's an amazing woman. Amazing woman.
Well, everybody's agreeing. Everybody likes the white gravy. I love the sausage gravy on biscuits. Yes, there's no doubt about that. Yeah. So, and Buddy helped clarify me there with this one. Country fried is still the white gravy. So Pop Culture Republic, that's what we take pride in, making people hungry. If he didn't have a PB&J sandwich before the stream, he'd be hungry right now.
Oh,
So
are those grits? Are those grits?
Those are cheese grits. They're grits.
Yeah, that's a type of grit.
It's basically white grits, and you put cheese in it. You can put in cheddar. You can put any flavored cheese you want in it, and then you mix it up.
Can you put that on toast and have it be nice?
You can do whatever you want with grits because grits are amazing.
Now hungry. I went to basic training in South Carolina, and they did serve grits to us with no butter, no salt, no sugar, no black pepper, no cheese. Just grits made in water. And let me tell you, it did not taste very good.
No,
you gotta have the butter and the salt. To me, butter.
You gotta have seasoning on it. Exactly. I agree with you, but I would feel that way. Like if you made white gravy and you just made, flour, a little bit of fat, butter, and the milk, and you made it and you put nothing in it, no salt, no pepper. It'd be the same thing. It'd just be.
Let me jump in for a second. We got Tim's Talk here tonight. Hey, Tim's
Talk.
Hey, welcome. We were coming on this show tonight, and Emily, you're laughing and all. Glad you're here. This is exactly what happens with this show. We came on to talk about prawns and shrimp. We have not even gotten close to it. Then anime came up. We're going to touch it. Then we sidetracked into breakfast. So, hey, this is an example of what these late night shows tend to be. Our friend Rambling Canuck says, okay, but all it is this, it might be just because he's a Canadian, but when I was in the States, I had to order toast separate with my bacon and eggs. That there's a given. Yes, you got to have.
When I was in the States, I had to order toast separate. And well, where the hell were you? We always get toast when we get our eggs.
You must not have been at a Waffle House because
that must be one of those northern states. Because in
no,
we give you bread. We give you bread.
We always every diner worth its weight in cholesterol will ask you, do you want white wheat, rye, raisin, or etc. So. I don't know where Rambling Canuck went. I feel sorry that he had to order it separate, but
I've never seen. I mean, waffle. Depending on what you order, if you order a la carte items, that's one thing. But usually your breakfast plates have it. If you're ordering a bacon eggs, usually there's usually at least toast somewhere in there. Hash is derived from the French word hacher, which means to hack or chop. This means hash brown potatoes literally translates to chopped and fried potatoes.
Yes. Which also has all the water removed as much as you can before you actually start to fry them. I mean, there's this whole thing about the cheesecloth.
Or you just cook them forever until the water is
cook them forever. Well, I've
done that before because I've been too lazy to do the other.
I just ended our poll. Our poll. When do you like to eat cereal? Breakfast wake up wins 44%, afternoon snack 22%, midnight snack 22%, which is when I like to eat cereal.
Are you going to do a poll?
11%. Yes, I'm doing a different poll. Oh. I'm doing one here because you
are poll addicted, my bro. I love you.
Okay, let's see.
But Emily will understand this because despite my accent, Emily, I'm a combat wombat, and you know what I mean by that. Queensland bacon is amazing, but totally different to American bacon, the way Americans do bacon. Totally different. Yes.
What is it? A different type of bacon, or like you have?
We cut it a bit thicker, and we cut it in big quarters, not strips, the way Americans do. And there's a lot less fat on it, so our bacon is a lot leaner. And there's more meat per bite.
I do have to
gristle.
Oh wow, that's very interesting. I'm kind of looking at some pictures of some.
Hey guys, I got a question. What do y'all think? If I put hot chocolate in, I got one room.
What's the question?
Well, the thing I'm trying to enunciate the question. If I had to combine hot chocolate with coffee or tea, which would you combine it with? Or would you combine tea and coffee together?
Oh no, you can't combine chocolate and tea. Never.
No,
chocolate. Oh, JT, you know what I'm talking about. You can go mocha.
What
What is your
dude.
chicken? What
beverage
is your
do you enjoy
question?
with- what beverage do you enjoy with breakfast?
Ugh.
Okay,
I've
so what are your questions?
coffee, tea, water, and soda. But I know I saw hot
No,
chocolate.
put don't put soda in there. Put coffee, tea, water, and hot chocolate.
I got my backup from Emily. I'm happy. Yes,
There we
Queensland
go.
bacon is the best. Queensland bacon
It
It
is the
looks
best.
really good.
It is, Mrs. It's
All
really
right.
good.
All right, so we will get to anime and prawns and everything in a minute, but I know Tim's talk. I did say hi to Tim's talk earlier, so that's good. Oh,
There's
Lisa's
somebody
here.
else in the chat.
Oh, Lisa's in here saying chocolate. Hey,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Hello.
Lisa.
That's fantastic. That
What are you
Lisa's
doing?
here,
You're
yes.
singing Lisa like friggin' Michael Jackson. Beat it. Lisa! Lisa! Everybody else,
Hey,
Lisa!
Lisa does not mind Michael Jackson.
If
Okay,
you
Lisa-
right. That was
Lisa-
a great Michael Jackson you did there.
Lisa does not want me to sing the name Lisa like, Alice Cooper would. She does not want Alice Cooper singing Lisa.
I don't know. It
so-
was pretty scary the way you did Michael Jackson right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Keep going.
Okay,
man.
I have to share this picture because
Yes.
we were talking about bacon,
Yes,
and,
okay.
and later we're going to be talking about something else.
And
So-
Jess is
so I'm
talking
gonna
about
sh-
Greek meals. Greek
So-
meals, yeah.
So I am going to combine the two. Oh, corned beef hash like in the can, and you cook that, but you got to cook it, and you got to cook it, and you got to cook it till it's crispy. So you got to set it in the pan. You got to put it in a hot pan and let it just set. Don't put any extra oil or anything in it because there's enough there. And you just let it set and let it crisp. And you got to be patient, and you can't touch it, even though you want to, and you think you should flip it, you don't. And then you wait some more. And then when you flip it and it's all crusty and oh, yeah, that's the best. Okay, here's a picture. This is bacon, Australian bacon, and I guess I said and prawns.
Picture. Let me take Jess's down.
Okay.
Big portions of corned beef hash. By the way, Lupa said you're not supposed to eat 4K calories for breakfast.
No, you're not.
No.
Well, maybe in your country.
Then I told him that's what the doctor tells me. And then Whoopa said, well, what does he know? And I said, how to bill my insurance.
There, look at that. Does that not look good?
Anyway, that does look delicious.
Bacon wrapped prawns. Bacon
Show
wrapped
the-
prawns.
Show the comparison, Dad man. Show the comparison between a shrimp
All right. Well,
and a real prawn.
Let me make sure I've caught up with the chat. We are so far behind tonight. I cannot believe it. We got 40 people here, and it's going crazy. And
This is kind of on fire.
I'm picturing a prawn.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was going to say I'm picturing a prawn like a Gojira and a shrimp being like a normal sized T-Rex.
Yeah.
Like one's just going to come in and just wreck the other.
Precisely. Thank you.
Now, see, this is what we were saying earlier. Whoopa is because I know he's frequented a Waffle House, but grits can be good but you got to put stuff into them that makes them not taste like grits. Exactly.
Okay.
You need some.
No.
Oh yes, my
No,
cousin Vinny. My cousin Vinny grits. Any
Grit.
self-respecting
How
Southerner.
much is a grit? How big is a grit?
Exactly.
How much is a grift?
Are those instant grits?
No.
Everybody in the grit eating world knows it takes 15 minutes. I love that line. Next asking, how the hell do we not have poutine yet?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, I call it Putin, but so hey.
Well, I don't like grits. They're coarse and rough and irritating.
Oh,
and everywhere.
If you get this brand that I have, oh my gosh, and you cook it in milk, they're not gritty at all. They're this. Oh my gosh, they're the creamiest grits ever.
I was quoting Anakin's
maple syrup down.
Ample syrup. That is the correct way to put it. Ample. You need to put ample amounts of syrup on things.
Oh man, Buddy loves your chip beef misses too.
Yeah.
And you got to cut them like little soldiers. So you got to cut them like in lines. You know, my mom used to cut them in like little triangles, but I didn't like it that way. I liked it when they cut them in little strips, and so you had this long strip, and it had the white gravy on it. You'd pick it up, and you could just. There was a very specific way for me to eat.
Yeah. Well, Tim's Talk, hello again. Hope you're still here hanging
Tim's
out with
Talk.
us.
Hello.
So, is it a crime to serve grits like that? Yes, it is.
Yes, with nothing on them. Yes, it is.
And instant grits.
Yes.
You don't use instant grits unless
Well,
you're.
I think Jess was commenting on what
Oh.
JT was saying about they just serve grits with nothing on them or in them, and just grits and water. Yes. That they
Can we
should
also-
go to jail.
Look
Can
at
we
there.
also
I'm going to
point
stop
out-
for a second. Let me
sorry.
stop for a second because when I see a comment like this, I'm sorry, I just got to it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
This is a comment that makes my day and makes my heart happy because this is what we're
Yes.
doing this for fun and stuff. And that we are so glad you stumbled across the channel because we were doing a live stream in a town square last week. I just walk around and Emily came through and Emily shared that it came in the recommended feeds.
Yes.
Which I think was wonderful because, it's cool that word's getting out to people. So folks, help us grow even more by sharing out the stream, share it with your friends and things like that. And it's been a blast to get to know you and your doggy puppy, Sammy there.
Hey,
Hello,
Sammy.
Sammy. Hello, Sammy.
Exactly.
Which we can
Hello.
really see now because that avatar is huge and it's
Oh,
so
yes.
amazing.
Well, Dadman does huge, like you said
Yeah.
earlier. Oh my God, Dadman, how did you get it so big? Well, so hey, I'm
And
Dadman.
also,
I
thanks
should-
to you and that huge avatar, we
Yeah.
got to see Jess's fantastic
Yes, right
spectacles,
here.
and
Right
spectacles are important.
Yes.
Yes.
They
Well,
actually help. Yes, go ahead.
Exactly. Canuck said they brought him other junk, no toast. Oh my God!
Hey,
What did they bring you then, Canuck? If they didn't bring you toast, but yes, sorry, yeah, the tiara too.
yes, I love the
Oh,
tiara.
by the way, sorry, Small Time Republic. Hey, I just saw you here. Yes, Waffle House would be invented by someone who's trying to sober up.
The best time, yeah.
No,
3 a.m.
honestly, that is considered some of the best anti-hangover breakfast material you
Exactly,
could
it's
get.
like the Crystal Hamburger place.
And the
yeah.
Crystal Hamburgers. You go to Crystal Hamburgers after you're drunk, and woo!
What are those?
It's a
It's like a White Castle in a
yeah.
way. You
Wow.
know,
Not as good.
the small square hamburgers.
I'm gonna look that up.
Wait,
Yeah,
lower quality than White Castle?
I think they're better, but I didn't eat the White Castle.
I've had White Castle. I know what you mean, JT.
They are maybe on par, but they're not.
Gut bombs.
They're not great burgers. But when you have partaked of a little bit of beverage you shouldn't have, they're
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
They're
All right.
perfect.
Gut bombs.
And usually
they
and at one time it really used to be the only place that was open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they used to only take cash for the longest time, but hey.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd be curious, Canuck, what they did in Small Time Republic. I'm sorry, I'm just getting to you now. I'm falling behind tonight, so hopefully you're still here with us with this. But yeah, White House, Waffle House. We go at 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes and just kind of hang out and stuff like that. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. No,
Oh my
keep
God,
going.
yes,
Keep going.
Yes. Lean bacon. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you for whatever. Thank you for that. And lean bacon. Hey, what about turkey bacon? That's a blasphemy too.
My ex-sister-in-law made turkey bacon once, but you know what she did? She poured grease in the
Lisa.
pan to cook it. I'm
What?
like, it's turkey
Yeah.
bacon. If you wanted all that fat, just get bacon.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was like, why are you doing this? Because there's not a lot of fat in it. I said, yeah, because it's turkey bacon. Why'd you buy turkey bacon?
Oh, I'm looking at Crystal Burgers right now. Why the hell is this not in Australia? I'm offended.
They're good.
You know what? I will tell you what I like. What I like about the Crystal Burgers is that okay, they cook the patties, but what they do with the buns is they steam them, and usually if they cook them right, and you have to get
Yep.
it with everything on them, you get
Oh.
them and they put them in these little boxes, and you take them out, and the buns for our it's going to sound gross, but they're just a little kind of like soggy, and they get all the flavor of the meat or
Right,
whatever.
I hear you.
Oh
I hear
my
ya.
God. They're so good, and you can't get them with no mustard or no. You have to get everything that's on them, or
Okay.
they don't taste good. And no cheese. People want to get cheese on them. No, you don't get cheese on a Crystals.
Okay, but what about the fries? The fries are looking
They
pretty good. in
screwed
the
them up
picture.
though.
They used to be good, now they're not.
Oh, okay.
I think
They screwed
they
them up.
a lot of other places now are going to, I don't know, this healthy oil.
Oh, that, yes.
Yeah, and they just don't taste the same. They just don't
What?
taste the same.
Why are you going to
It's
use
like-
healthy oil for fries when nothing else in the menu is
They
healthy?
changed them to these battered things.
oil
Why
or
do
something.
these places, instead of serving just a plain basic fried potato, they start putting all this batter and coating and stuff on it. And it's like, would you please just leave it alone? So, folks, this is a stream that started about prawns and shrimp.
And we still haven't spoken about those.
This is actually showed shrimp. So, and I'm still not caught up with the chat. So, Jess said, let me try to get.
Okay, well, we need to quit talking now.
I'm going to catch up with the chat real quick, and we'll catch up. We'll do Taco Bell's better. JT Kirk says can't hold a candle to Tim Hortons. I've heard of Tim Hortons, but never been there. Lisa, hello, Dadman, Mrs. Hungry, JT, yes. Buddy put sugar and milk in tea, but no chocolate. Chocolate and tea. Oh, Emily says chocolate and tea together. That's a big no.
Right.
I was only talking in terms of the poll results, but hey, I got that. If you mix some dark hot chocolate and a small bit of coffee, Pop Culture Republic, and I do want to try to get some Korean stuff soon, if not another day. Whoopa loves his water. Okay, all right. So, you just heard my son loves anime. Awesome, Lisa. We're going to try to talk a little bit about that because I am currently watching a couple of shows right now. And we're laughing at us, guys. So turn the volume down. Oh, we're that loud. Well, at least I'm not speaking French.
That's probably
because Bucky's craft was starting to leave the other night because of her waking her kids up. So, don't stop squeezing the back. Oh, yeah, sorry. Crispy side is the best. Yummy. Coffee is the only answer. Lisa likes plain grits. Interesting.
With butter. She did say later that with butter.
You gotta either have salt or butter. Just something, but yes, absolutely. So Pop Culture Republic says see the bacon wrapped shrimp or whatever and raise you a bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno. I'm not big with peppers, but yes, all right.
Jalapenos aren't bad.
That sounds
God,
delicious.
Bramley cannot. Look, he did that on purpose. Maple syrup is an abomination. That's why we export it. Wow.
Yeah, but I put in after that. We can do one worse here in the U.S. We can just make it with corn syrup and caramel coloring. And maple syrup, which should be illegal, but we do it.
Yeah. Emily says that Sammy says a big woof to all of his new friends. Thank you, Sammy.
Woof woof.
Exactly.
Woof to Sammy. Woof to Sammy. Yeah.
Dry biscuits. They brought him dry biscuits.
Oh, yuck. I'm so sorry.
No butter?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's like
we need to find that place and
at least biscuits. Up. I mean, biscuits would make sense, but they need to be good biscuits, not. Oh, and he said every cup of coffee sucked there, he'll keep his Tim Hortons. So.
Hey, it was Tim Hortons' birthday not long ago either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at this! I'm gonna get back on the crystal and show you pictures. White Castle is gross AF. I've never seen my brother that sick. Well, the crystal hamburgers can do it to you too. If you need a movement, have a few crystals at the wrong time of day, and you will be visiting the bathroom a few times.
Oh, buddy. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
God. Lisa's asked question, the rambling. What can I go to? McDonald's? What dump did he go to?
Not McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't serve biscuits.
Well, they do. Yeah, they do now. But yeah, it's.
Oh, I guess they do now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So Buddy says, turkey bacon tastes wrong. Same with chicken corn.
The problem with turkey bacon is it doesn't cook properly if you're cutting it in strips.
There's no fat.
It just, you're
going
to burn it.
Breakfast place, not Waffle House. So, Canuck, you get down to Florida. I will drive to you. We will take you to a Waffle House.
We'll take you to a good breakfast place.
Same thing. We'll definitely do that. So
kissing me, Waffle House.
Lupa said health standards are ruining all of his feet. Yes, the best restaurants I've eaten, people would be disgusted by. But you know what? That's cool. Lisa wants pancakes. That's the worst. Oh, the singing had to turn down the volume. Sarah, that's another thing. I've been on we're at almost an hour now, and I've had those pictures since the beginning. So, this water is good. But what if we burn it and made it give diarrhea.
Ow.
Buddy with grits, half and half, butter, sugar, sugar in grits.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've never eaten it with sugar. Now, I will say, I'm going to tell you, my mom would just buy corn syrup, and I did like just plain white corn syrup. It's 100% sugar, I know, on pancakes. And it's just 100% liquid sugar.
Exactly. Well, guess what? With that, we did catch up to the chat. Thank you, everybody that's here. This is what is called the famous Crystal Burger.
But see, no, it's not. It is not. Because the bun is not, it's not steamed.
Okay.
That is not an accurate Crystal Burger.
Okay, let's say when she says steamed, it's like it's melted, like it's like very soft, almost wet.
They take and put the things in on the grill, they cover them up, and it steams them, and they get all soft, and they get they put them where the burgers were, so they soak up whatever burger stuff is on there. Oh,
Wow, that is something. But yeah, we also have something called the Crystal. This might be more like it though, Mrs. But it's the Crystal Double.
Yeah, see how it's a little bit.
Way too much bread in that though.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's the beauty. But it's the beauty of the sandwich. That soggy bread that just kind of melts in your mouth. It's an acquired taste.
It's not meant to be good for you.
Yeah. And see, what I think it is abomination is the cheese, because I don't want damn cheese. I'd order cheeseburgers if I wanted cheese on it, but a good Crystal is just the no cheese, the meat, the onions, the pickle, and the mustard.
And they have to be singles. The doubles are too much. I agree. The doubles are too much. And I will say there have been times that I have taken the Crystals, the singles, and I have taken two Crystals and taken obviously two pieces of the bread apart and put them together and made myself a double without a piece of bread in the middle.
Whoopa needs a Whataburger.
Part of the problem with the double is you can't get it all into your mouth in one bite, right? Because it's too tall, and you just want this thing in your mouth so you don't have to look at it.
You can do it.
And remind yourself what you're putting into your body. You just need it to go as fast as it can.
Unfortunately, Jay, if you're going to Crystals, you're not really worried what you're putting in your body.
I guess.
Squish it, says Lisa. Squish it.
Yes,
squish it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly how you do it. You squish it. You said any sandwich with 3 pieces of bread is garbage.
No.
What if
you don't like the Big Mac beef from O?
What if you have a double-decker turkey club?
Right.
I would still take that single piece. I always take the single piece of bread out if there's 3 pieces of bread and smush it together. So you enjoy all that yummy insides and not the bread.
Okay.
And
because a lot of the places when they do it, they don't put any condiments on that center piece of bread.
Good point.
Do you remember when they did this for a very limited time, Mrs.?
I don't know. What was it?
I'm going to show right
here. Oh,
here.
yeah, we did.
Yes, the all you can eat for $5.99.
No, please,
no.
Yes. Dude, it was like awesome. It was like
bring that to my town.
Because you could get fries. And we only ate a few burgers, and then we just enjoyed the fries because that was when the fries were good.
Before they messed up the French fries.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. This is a beautiful plan. Okay, so I want the burgers. The missus wants the fries. We order it, sitting down together. You get the fries. I eat the burgers.
Exactly. So
give me that burgers.
Oh, I got something about White Castle now. All right, I'll see if I can get it, but I don't know if I can process it. I'm like an hour behind on everything right now. So, all right,
Big Mac is buns look so good. Those buns look so good,
and they're not steamed dry. They're not steamed dry. If they were steamed dry, they would look even better.
But I will tell you, getting back off the Crystals now for a bit, because I want to look at something. Mrs., if you can help me talk about this a little bit. B from O said the Big Mac is absolutely stupid. I know Lisa mentioned Big Mac. We talked about 3 pieces of bread. The only way to make Big Mac better was to add another bread. But we were at a place last week when we were out of town, where they
Oh,
called
yes.
it the Imposter Burger.
Yeah, we went
Now,
to this. Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh my
Go
God.
ahead and talk
Well,
about
we
it.
went to this place and they had all these different kind of toppings and different ways. You know, one of them was Imposter Burger, and it was all the Big Mac stuff. But you could get that put on. This is what was really cool. Either any kind of patty you wanted. If you were a vegan, they had the veggie. They had Angus beef. They had regular beef. They had just all these different, and then or hot dogs. But you could get all these toppings and everything on whatever you wanted, type of thing you wanted. Dadman got it on a burger, and tell them about it. You ate it. How was it?
It lived up to the name Imposter Burger. It truly did.
No.
It was they nailed the dressing so perfectly. You could not. Well, the thing was, it was better than a Big Mac because it actually had real beef on it and thick beef.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
an amazing burger to have.
Mhm.
You know, it truly. But they had nailed that thing.
Oh, DJ Play Nice was
Hey,
here. Did you see
DJ.
him?
Hey, I didn't see you come in, but hey, DJ, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being by here. I'm multitasking in the background, but yeah, exactly. But this burger was off the chain great. It was
It was a good
it
restaurant.
truly was an imposter because they nailed the sauce. The thing is, I thought it was better than the original because it was actually it had real beef to it. It was much better.
Yes.
So, but yeah, it was really, really cool with that. So I'm trying to do something real quick, Mrs. If you can. So what other, let's see. If you, Mrs., can you go down the chat for me real quick?
Yes, I will.
Trying to
I
get
will.
something Jess sent me.
And Lisa said something that was some Whataburgers are better than others. Depends on where it is. Same for Dairy Queen and Sonic. Yeah, that is really true. Lisa says that's a deal. I'm really not sure what that's in reference to, but yeah. And Buddy Hepburn, oh man, I really didn't like that place. Is that Whataburger? I think.
Did any of you
And
guys
Buddy
get
had a
to
Big
eat-
Mac last night.
Ooh, good.
Oh, wow.
one.
And pop
Did
culture
any
was. Go ahead.
Did any of you get to eat at A&W Burger? when it
We've
was still
ate like
happening?
A&W root beer.
Yes.
Yes, I did as a kid.
Mm.
And they sort of have the new modern ones where they split with the other places, you know.
I went with my grandparents up where they lived. There was an A&W, and we would go there, and we would get a root beer float, and we would get lunch. And I liked it. From what I remember, I liked it. But I tend to like almost anything, so I'm not really the.
I've still got them all around me. Hungry.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Fantastic. Do they still charbroil the burgers?
It's been a long time since I've gone there and had an actual burger, but we still have, they're like drive-ins.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I don't know if the ones that you remember were that style, but you know, they have like 8 stalls or whatever.
Yes.
And they I think they walk up now on some of them. It's not like Sonic where they still wear the roller skates or whatever. But I would go there for root beer floats. That was what I would love going there for.
Yeah, I agree.
Our Sonics don't have those though, do they?
Some of
the roller skates. So
it depends on if they can roller skate. If they want to roller skate, they roller skate. If they don't, they walk. A pop culture says was not impressed with In-N-Out. Don't see why people go crazy for them. I've never been to an In-N-Out. And then JT Kirk says, "Isn't In-N-Out Hardee's? If so, no, they're not.
Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yes, okay. And In-N-Out, they have the, you know, I want the what? Yeah, they're completely different. The way you order. And nice, the Big Mac did the Thousand Island dressing ooze out. When I eat a Big Mac, I take one of the top buns off that doesn't have anything on it. I take the bottom bun and I flip it, and then we have all the insides and only 2 pieces of bread, but all the Big Mac stuff in it.
Okay, so for Dadman and Mrs. Dadman and JT, did you ever go to Big Boy? Other Vips?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
Big
Big
But
Boy
boys.
is
they've
great.
they've been closing a ton of them.
Oh
Um,
no!
and they're reopening them as like really, really small type places that are a little bit more fast food like, I think. But yeah, no, they used to have a far larger footprint, and I think the mysterious virus of unspecified origin did not treat them
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So
But they had the most fantastic chocolate shakes at Big Boy, and I remember them very clearly. And the hamburgers are good too. But I mean, we talk about the hamburgers at different places and the chips. French fries
Fries.
at different places. And but you have to look at the shakes if you're a shake person. And some of them, I mean, the Denny shakes in the old days were fantastic, but the Big Boy shakes were fantastic. They give you the whole shake in the glass, and they give you the leftovers in the steel can that they mixed it in.
Yep. Yep.
Magnificent.
Yep. There's still some places. God, we went to one place that did that. We got some commentary on White Castle here that it's expensive. And
Really? It used to be cheap.
It's
over
even
$1.
Crystal. Yeah, they're
Yep.
all. I mean, it's
My mom, when we were younger, when they had the sales on the crystals, because my brother ate so much food.
you can't help it. It's
My
like a
mom,
snack.
my mom had to get. No, it doesn't matter what the food was. My brother just ate a lot of food, so they would have these sales on crystal burgers. Where you buy a whole pack, and they were cheap. And my mom would buy bunches of them, wrap them up individually, and put them in the freezer.
Right, good plan.
So my brother would have food to eat because he would go. He had his own key to the freezer because he was so afraid. I don't know why, but anyway. So he would, my mom would like the freezer just to keep it from, accidentally being left open. But he had his own key because he needed to get in there, so he got so he could get in there and eat.
Oh gosh, buddy!
Whoopa. Well, wait. Let me come on. Stop.
Sorry that.
Stop. I don't know. You're going ahead. Stop it. I'm trying to get all of them.
Okay.
Whoopa said the burgers were in and out were okay. The fries were maybe the worst I've ever had. How can you ruin fries? I agree.
Oh, Whoopa, that's true.
And Buddy says I get extra sauce, so it's everywhere on his Big Mac. That with the regular fries and shake.
Yep.
Hey, Whoopa, if you want to know how to ruin fries, which we call chips here in Australia, just come to Australia. You will find a lot of ruined chips. A lot of ruined chips. I mean, basically, the point is, I've had friends at fry shops. The oil has to be very, very, very hot, and you cook it for a limited amount of time versus the oil being less hot and cooking it for an extended amount of time. And that's the secret.
Cooking temperature.
Yes.
My brother-in-law used to work for fries, and when he cooks at home and stuff, he's adamant about getting things up to temperature.
Cooking temperature, to do good fries, you have to double fry them.
Right.
You fry them once, you take them out, and you Rallies does that here. They double fry them.
I've heard of them. Yes.
You fry them once, and then you take them out, and then you let the grease off, and then you fry them again. And they're at different temperatures. I do not know the whole thing, because I don't use fresh fries. I use frozen fries because I'm lazy.
Hey, I'm lazy too. I mean, honestly, I've done double fried chips at home with fresh potatoes. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a significant amount of oil, but it does add that crispy coating and the tender center.
Yes.
That's the whole thing.
And you got to have you're right. The oil has to be at temp. And you have to watch it while you're even frying them, because once you put the potatoes in, especially if they're frozen, that oil temperature drops, and you've got to crank up the fire to get it back up to temp. But you don't want it to get too hot, or it burns your fries.
Right. That's why I would always use. I would let my potatoes get room temperature before I put them in the oil. Always. But it takes a lot of time and effort, and then, you got to deal with the oil afterwards. And sometimes you just want to say, hey, menu log, Hey, Uber Eats, give me some fries.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's too much effort.
Whoopa likes dipping fries in the shakes. That's good.
Whoopa.
That is good, Whoopa.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You get a salty fry, especially if it's a chocolate shake. You dip it in the chocolate shake. Oh, you have the salt from the fry. Oh my gosh, it is good. It's like chocolate covered potato chips. Have you not ever had a chocolate covered potato chip?
Never, and I never will.
Oh,
No.
It is
Dude,
delicious.
Last week at this fudge shop, I got a chocolate covered pretzel that also had mini M&Ms on it. The salt worked. It really was a good thing.
Okay, was. I want to know if
now,
Lisa is ever going to eat a chocolate covered potato chip.
But to
Lisa,
Buddy's point, that's exactly what the Imposter Burger was. It was a larger size patty in each spot versus the little thin thing. So, but yes.
That sounds delicious.
And Lisa's like, nice.
Yay!
I remember the Dairy Queens towards Jess right here. There used to be DQs that were only dessert only, that they didn't serve food.
True.
You had to. I mean, there's still one in Palatka.
Food is the newer thing up here for Dairy Queen. For the longest, it was always just desserts.
But they're surprisingly good. I actually like them with the onion rings. What, Mrs.?
Just keep going down chat. Hurry up.
Okay, all right. So let's go. Used to have A&W. Orange Julius. Orange Julius. I love the pizzas.
Yep.
I love the pizzas in the Orange Julius drink. Yes.
I never had those.
They've gone away. They've gone away.
Julius? Ages ago or malls ages ago.
Malls. Yeah.
We actually had one. We actually had one about 10 years ago in a strip mall, in a outdoor mall complex here. It was technically a mall, but it wasn't an enclosed mall. They had one there for a while, but it didn't last long. Double mozzarella for the win at the A&W. A&W and pop culture's remembering A&W. That's what we have is either they shared them with a chicken place or Taco Bell, but also Long John Silver's arg, matey.
Oh, Long John.
We're going to get the shrimp at some
guys, I have been on way too long. It's 1:30.
Oh no.
I'm going to say goodnight. I have got to get up in the morning, and I'll see you guys all. Every one of you that's in the chat, you better be at my show at 10 a.m. I'm taking names.
I'm going to try to, but I'm in a different time zone.
If you guys can, if you guys, if you guys can be in this chat, you can come over to my show and say hi. I'm just messing with you guys. Really, I love you. If you're up and want to come by, if you're up and want to come by, I'd love to see you. If you're not, I hope you're having a good sleep because sleep is important too. I will see you all later.
And congrats again on getting over the 150
I'm
mark.
over 150. 151. It's only one, but I am over it.
Yay! Thank
you, so you guys all have a great day, and you guys have fun in the chat.
We're going to get the shrimp eventually in just a moment. So
eventually.
Yes, when you do, have fun. I'm hoping to be asleep at that time. So I will say,
I'll try to keep the noise down.
You don't have to worry about that. Believe me, as soon as I lay down, I'll pretty much be asleep.
I'm jealous. Sweet dreams, madam.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Exactly. Good night, Mrs. Dadman. Welcome to 55. Hey.
Bye-bye.
10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, exactly. Yes, the reboot, the ice cold glass mugs are definitely great for the root beer floats. See, Red Robins are famous for those unending ones, but we are, but it's only out of town for us. The one that we have sucks. It's like, how can you screw it up? But they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, the A&W thing, I have to say this, coming there as a foreigner, there were the root beers that were in the can, the root beers that were in the bottle, but when you had an A&W root beer, which was their own special recipe, to me, it did taste different. It tasted better.
Exactly. So, let's see. Big Boy had the original Big Mac. I've got to get I fell behind again. How about
Big
this for night?
boy, Lisa,
This is-
big boy
Well,
was
your
Yeah.
chat's
great.
so active.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know it's great. It's good. I love this. I'm getting
We got to
practice.
talk
with
about
it, so.
food more
Buckets
often.
of fish or chicken at Big Boy. Yeah, yeah. Most for A&Ws with KFC or Long John Silver's. Yes.
I'm
you don't know if
convinced that place is like a allegedly like a drug running cover up. I mean, you drive by a Long John Silver's and there's never anyone in the restaurant, never anyone in the drive-through, and you're like, how did these people stay open?
And I tell you, Pop Culture Republic is right on. I love onion rings. I've been going to Dairy Queen a lot more because of the onion rings. Give me some good onion rings even over the fries. I like so. Absolutely.
Onion rings
Buddy's
on
talking about a
burgers,
pregnant
onion
lady
rings on chicken sandwiches. Basically, if you can put an onion ring anywhere on my plate, it's a nice day.
Now,
Nice.
Lisa said potato chip I'd try, but I really like white chocolate on pretzels.
Oh, I've had those.
Yeah.
Those are good. Yeah.
That I had a picture from last week. If I haven't deleted, I'll show it one night. I just can't go at another angle. I'd have to dig for it. But this fudge shop had the chocolate. They had both milk chocolate and white chocolate covered pretzels. But they also had it with the M&Ms. It really was good. I did not know what to expect with the combination, but it was really good. So yeah,
White chocolate does not exist. That is not chocolate, but okay.
Everybody say good night, Mrs. So okay.
Nighty,
Well, I'll let
Mrs.
I'll let you fight that out with Lisa. Then we have got 16 people with us. We got 15 on the YouTube side, one on Twitch. Thanks. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you're not, make sure you're still subscribed because well, it'd be cool. We're on the move to 600. Yeah. So. See, that's what's so funny. Frozen yogurt fruit smoothie. That's what Orange Julius kind of was. It was just orange juice. And,
yeah, but it was, it was they were more basic with the things they would do. I mean, it was like wild if you got strawberry and banana in your Orange Julius, but they always tasted great. And now you see places that are doing, your frozen yogurts in a million different flavors, and then they'll have fruit smoothies with 20 different fruit options, but then they're going to throw in some green tea extract or some ginseng or, and they make it like this big deal where it's supposed to have an illusion of being a health food for you, even though, it's still 700 calories from carbohydrates.
We got tropical smoothie places jumping up everywhere. And so Whoop is reminding y'all, Mrs. Dadman is breaking into your house, make you watch your stream. So she's got spies. Now, Jess comes up with something that could start another rabbit trail, but I do want to get to the shrimp soon and some of the other stuff. But Long John Silver's, she didn't like it. They got rid of the corn cob. I love Long John Silver's because of the batter, the crunchies, the little pieces of crunch left over. They gave it to you as part of the meal and stuff. Whereas Captain D's is so cheap that they won't give you that extra crunchy goodness. So
Captain
I'm like,
D's? What's that?
It's another like a Long John Silver's, but called Captain D's.
Okay. Right.
They cut their fish differently, and I've always preferred Long John Silver's because it's a flatter, wider piece of fish versus the long, straight, skinnier piece from Captain D's. And the Captain D's also serves chicken tenders, but they're like just plain chicken tenders. The chicken tenders they're chicken planks at Long John Silver's that are really, really good meaty chicken. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, folks out there, do you like Captain D's or Long John Silver's better? So, yeah, Red Robin pretty much no attention as and the other tables instead. I hate when that happens. So, hey, Nemesis and Eden. Hey, sorry, just saw you here. I am falling behind on the chat. We had people come in, and hopefully y'all still lurking. So.
I'm working on the Gojira painting for you, Nemesis. I've actually started it. It's going to take 5 stages. That's the way I work. So it's already done. The first stage is already done, but it's going to take 4 stages for me to get the painting done. So I just want to let you know.
Exactly. And Pop Culture said, I remember when that was, and it kind of like you said, JT, it doesn't work, but it was a chance that at least the brand was out there. Yeah. So let me share something that I finally got. Holy crap, the chat jumped again. Gee, Manetti's. I thought I'd caught up. So, at least said she didn't come up with a name. I'm not seeing anything from Subway. No, haven't seen that. Yeah, I do like the burgers. Okay, so if those DQ burgers or the Orange Julius burgers, I love them because I'm eating them like crazy. Arthur Treacher's, I think there are some around. I thought I
Yeah,
heard
I
of
just
them.
put it in chat. There's still 2 left. One in Akron, Ohio, and the other in a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, in Akron. Yeah, we don't have any here.
Yeah, Cleveland and Akron. Those are the only 2 original named ones left.
Yeah. Yep, exactly with that. Well, on that note, let me go ahead and jump to this what Jess sent us earlier. This is from White Castle.
Sir, real quick, I just want to say hail to Nemesis of Eden. I don't know if we said hi. Dropped by.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway,
well, Nemesis, they're really weirdly placed and positioned. We'd have to go. We have where we are. We do have some Captain D's, but they shut the Long John Silvers down a long time ago. We have to either go north or south to like Daytona or to Orlando to get that. So, so it's but yeah, they got the sliders like a sloppy slider, spicy Joe slider, and a smoky Joe looks like cheese and barbecue. So a little bit different than what I expect. Of course, she was also mentioned the mac and cheese nibblers, sloppy Joe seasoning. Now, a place that that Jess has gotten us, my family hooked on, and Lisa's opined on it too a few times is Culver's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
those
with
are
the yogurt-based
ubiquitous near
desserts.
me.
Yeah. I actually like their roast beef. I got their like the hamburger steak or roast beef or something for lunch one day, a normal meal. It was like I didn't want hamburgers and stuff, but that was wonderful to see.
I find that you can have a pretty wide variety on what one of those is next to another, depending on where it is. Yeah, it's to me,
like
it's
the
not always
menu
the most
options.
consistent experience, and I really would like like that when I go to some place, I want it to be exactly the same as the other one with the exact same name, right?
Yep. All right. Well, the missus, I did not get to it. I messed up with that because she. There we go. Let me take this down a second. But the missus, I meant to do it earlier, and we got onto some other topics and things that we've got. But that's what we do around here. But go back to the great old debate. What started this show tonight?
Shrimp versus prawns.
Yep. So we're going to get this. Yep. But here we go. So what's the difference? This was one that Hungry Boy had started in our Battlestar Galactica stream. Yeah. No, not Buck Rogers. Dang it.
Yep.
We'll have to talk about that again sometime. So, but the thing is we got in the show, we were talking about, somehow we got on prawns and shrimp. And so it's like, hey, this is a good topic for a squirrel stream.
Yeah.
So folks, this is what Hungry Boy sent me as a prawn. So, all right, this is what a prawn did. Go ahead, sir. Tell us about prawns. Or at least
so if a prawn is half the size of that, it's not a prawn. If it is 1/5 of the size of that, it's a shrimp. It's about the size. It's about the size. Show the ladies and gentlemen the shrimp versus that. That is what we cook on the Barbie. What you just showed.
Okay. I remember what caused the debate with that because good old Crocodile Dundee started to put a shrimp on the Barbie. And then Outback Steakhouse.
That was done for the American audience because they knew the American audience did not know what the word prawn meant. They knew shrimp, not prawn.
And then of course everything at our great Outback Steakhouse is everything about a Barbie and things like that. So pop culture said that was a big critter.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly, it was. So, all right. So the shrimp and the prawn. So what about that phrase really sticks under your craw?
Well, I mean, it's the idea that if you go for a prawn, you're going to get a shrimp. And, you just got to, I mean, look at this picture you're showing right now. I mean, that is less than 1/3 of a bite of food. One less than a third. When you go to that prawn that you just showed, that is like 3 bites of food, maybe 4. It's gorgeous. And once you get that meat out of the crustacean shell, oh, you can do so many things with it. So many things. Now, I know Clubby doesn't like them because he calls them sea bugs. But
Right.
the thing is, they are good eating. They really are good eating. You just have to cook them properly so they don't taste gamey. But,
Yeah.
Shrimp always taste gamey. They're always
Yeah.
gamey. They're just
Well,
little
sometimes I think it gets. I think sometimes, depending how they're prepared, you can get some of that taste out of them. I think it also depends on how fresh they are, where they are caught from. So it's interesting. Nemesis says, "Cool. I've only ever dissected a crawdad in marine biology. Never seen a prawn in real life. Not a fan of shrimp. A lot of people are not.
True.
A lot of people
But
are not.
here, like you look at what a crawdad means in the United States, that's similar to a big freshwater prawn here in Australia. You say prawn in chat, so you don't get. Yeah, thank you,
There you go.
Lisa. Thank you.
Nemesis is saying they are totally sea bugs in armor like sea knights. And by the way, Buddy's got a question: is a baby prawn from District 9 a shrimp?
Yes. Until it becomes a prawn, buddy. It becomes a prawn. It starts out as a shrimp, but it becomes
That's
a prawn.
another movie
Whereas
I've
a real shrimp can never be a prawn. It can never get that big, ever.
So,
ever.
Hungry, how do you eat a prawn? Because when I see people eating shrimp, they basically just grab the tail, dunk it in some sauce or butter or whatnot, and then you basically eat up until like the last white marking before the tail. And then you just throw the tails out.
Well, some people will eat the shrimp. Well, sorry.
We'll eat the
You're
tails.
talking about prawns. You're talking prawns. I know on shrimp, I've seen people eat the tails. I think the missus's dad ate the tails. Okay. Some people are bold enough to eat the heads or use them in stews and stuff. People will use that nasty stuff up front. I would never.
So Hungry, JT, how do you eat this thing?
Okay, so you're seeing the head with the brown coloration at the top? Okay, that goes away. Throw out. You're looking at the bottom of the tail, down here at the bottom, cut off. That goes out. And you're basically just barbecuing the meat on the grill. Just the good meat on the grill. And
so what about the red portion? I guess that's the legs. I don't. You know what I'm talking about by this gentleman's ring and middle finger.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
What about that?
That's basically exoskeleton with no meat. Why are you going to deal with it? It's like have you had crab and there are the parts of the crab that have no meat in it? It's just exoskeleton.
No. I can't eat crab. So.
Sorry, I did not know. My apologies.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Do you have an allergy or something?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there are parts of the crab you don't eat because there's no meat in them. You just toss it out. And that part of Nemesis, killing me. But look at those little tiny legs. How much meat do you think's in those? The effort to trying to get the meat in those, there's nothing there. So you're basically looking at the body. You got to look at the body and not the head. And that's what you go for. And some people will eat some of the meat in the head. But they are very, very courageous people.
But even when when you remove the head section, it's still very sizable in terms of that. So is a serving for an adult like 3 of these for a dinner or 2?
I would say according to Australian appetites, I would say 3. For someone who is about 12 years old, 2. For someone who is under 9, I would say 1.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
And it does take a bit of doing to barbecue them correctly, to grill them correctly. But you can also pan fry them. We have major just very difficult recipes in order to make a incredible meal with these animals, and they are expensive. Don't get me wrong. I mean, right now they used to be cheap as chips back up until the 1960s, but now they are expensive. And
let me ask you a quick question though, if you don't mind. Like lobster, a lot of certain shellfishes, they with butter. Lightning. Do you? But what is the melted butter do with these? What do you? I mean, are there any accompaniments that make the prawns better than others, or do you just grill them?
Well, you can just do grilled with a light bit of spices, but oftentimes they are used with the various curries and curry powders, and with various rices, and that makes for a wonderful meal and a very healthy meal. Very healthy meal. They are a very, very healthy. I mean, yes, they are a bit high in cholesterol, just like lobster, just like crab, but they have other benefits as well. So you can enjoy a really good large prawn meal at least once a week, if not 2 times a week. And it's going to be fine as long as you balance off your diet. But they are going to be an acquired taste because they do have that, similar to shrimp, but not as much as shrimp, that gamey taste. But if you cook them properly, that gaminess goes out of it.
Now, let me update our poll. Our poll with 12 votes, our second poll of the night. What beverage do you enjoy with breakfast? Coffee at 42%, tea at 33%, water 17%, and hot chocolate at 8%. So thank you for voting, everybody. Vote early, vote often. Appreciate the feedback with this. I know you were worked up about that throw the shrimp on the Barbie thing.
God.
So it's like
no, it's not just me. It's Australians in general.
But this to me says Australia. This to me says Australia because, like in the same movie, it's like that's not a knife. This is a knife. It pulls out this big jack long thing. I mean, this is a shrimp. If you want a shrimp, I mean, I know
it
it's
is not a shrimp. It is.
I know it's not, but a shrimp is like the little teeny knife that they pulled out in the movie. This would be a shrimp. I just imagine change the scene around instead of it being nice. Somebody says, "Hey, here's a shrimp. Throw it on the Barbie," and he's like,
"You're wrong.
No, that's not a shrimp."
I love you, but you're so absolutely wrong. I'm just saying, change the name that's like calling Gojira a lizard.
Well, I mean,
it works for the analogy.
A really, 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 really big one. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
A really big one.
It's like he's been subjected to nuclear fallout or something like Gojira.
And I'll tell you, you've never seen a lizard this big. Simply amazing.
Right. Yes. Okay, but I mean, if you're looking at the Compsognathus from the dinosaur days, Compies, and you say, "Oh, it's the same as a Tyrannosaurus Rex," even though they have the same ancestor. No, not correct. Not correct. They are not the same. Thank you, Lisa. It's a handful. Yes. If it's not a handful, it's not a shrimp. Okay. A handful is a prawn. If the size of your thumb or less, it's a shrimp.
Well, folks, sadly, I think we're going to have to end up in the next 15, 20 minutes. So I want to get a couple things. What?
I disagree with you, and now we got to end? Is that how it's going?
Oh, no, I didn't say now.
He's like differing opinion, and
see, if I didn't like that, I would just do this. Hi, JT, how are you tonight? We got Hungry Boy in the back, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm just.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
But how many times have I said that, and it's an hour later that
I know? Really kidding. I'm kidding, dude.
I know. But like Lisa says, size matters.
She should have answered it for us.
She should have been here earlier when Mrs. screamed out, "Dadman, how'd you get it so big?" So yes, size matters. But look, Supergirl, look how big your avatar is coming in tonight.
That's a good avatar. Yes.
It is nice to see those. That's one thing YouTube, those
Dude, this
pictures
is like-
so small.
That prawn is like the ex your boyfriend, your girlfriend tells you not to work.
Nice, nice, Nemesis, nice.
Yes, you missed it. It's right near the start, Lisa. It was hilarious, but yes, Emily Kingding's laughing. All right, so, all right. Well,
I mean, Emily,
go
come
ahead.
on. It's like Emily. It's like comparing a wallaby to a big red kangaroo, and you know what I mean. They're not the same animal. Emily, back me up. Come on.
All right. Well, listen. This is the other thing that came from
Poor
Buddy.
little
Though.
wallabies.
This came from Buddy earlier here.
Buddy.
This is one here. So I also borrowed from Twitter. It's like prawn with Pepe the King prawn.
Thank you, buddy.
That
Ooh,
is
big
awesome.
thunder. Oh, crap.
Oh, was that your place with thunder?
Yeah, that was my place. That's above.
Can't you hear the thunder? You better run for cover. Oh yeah. I can't do the flute. I can't do the flute. So JT will have to be the token flute. So
why me?
because you're the musician. I'm not allowed to speak any foreign language either.
I can't sing up in a high register like a flute. Come on.
Just
Come on.
make it baritone. Make it a bass flute.
A bass flute.
I don't know.
Dude, is Dadman, come on, JT.
What?
I'm sorry. Dude, do you really think there's such a thing as a bass flute? Damn it, do you really think there's such a thing as a bass flute?
No, there's
There
not.
actually there is. There's a contrabass flute.
Yes,
And they're really huge,
I
but
tell
they're
you.
ridiculous. And no.
No,
But technically, I'm right.
technically you're right. That's
Yes,
why I
I'll
asked.
take a technical thing. There you go. I'll take
Yes. But JT, you know what I meant? But Dadman, you are
Yeah.
right. Yes, but JT, you know what I'm talking about. You know
Yes.
what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Now, so Pop
Yes.
Culture said we could muddy the waters for you, Hungry, and we'll bring in crawdads into
Yes.
the debate. So
Yes,
all right.
or as we say, we have our version of crawdads here in Australia, and they're called yabbies, and they're very cute. They're so cute you don't want to eat them, but they are delicious.
I am going to hold. I am going to hold Jess's cereal pictures for another time. But I do. But I'm not ready to close up because I do want to get back to the anime just a little bit. I wish I'd gotten to it with the missus here, but with Pop Culture out there. But listen, the great Star Poopas Cuber shared this in our Buck Rogers stream, and here, folks, it's about a Yugo. Who knows what the Yugos were? The cars.
I know what the egos were.
Oh, there's a base ocarina. Oh, cool. All right. But
Nice
why?
one, Nemesis. Nice one.
Oh, now, okay, Miss Non-Football is throwing a flag on us on the play.
Lightning! Shit! Oh crap! Hold on.
So, yeah, you're
Just
good.
waiting for the lightning. Go ahead. Keep
All
talking.
right, flag on the play. Thank you, Lisa. So,
Oh, we can hear that thunder
yeah, that's big.
through your mic. Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, Snortapoopa shared this out. It's a Yugo. And the missus and I, years ago when the kids were smaller, we'd go on vacations and stuff. And the crappy drivers, we'd say, in my country. And we'd play a game in my country. And all the bad drivers would get Yugos. In my country, you get a Yugo. You get a Yugo. We were like the Oprah Winfrey of Yugos. So Snortapoopas, I can't remember. It's like a 426 or 624. JT, do you remember the engine size?
I think it was 426.
Okay, 426. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Buddy Hepburn. Are you here, Hungry? Oh, I'll bring that back up in a second, Buddy, when he's back. But yeah, but yes, yes, the Yugos. Yeah, we'll probably have to do another serial stream. Exactly, we'll do that along with Hungry Boy. A clean up in aisle 1. Yes, exactly. This is okay. Well, here's what it is. It's a Yugo with a 426 Hemi in the back. See, Lisa, that's what I was singing. That's what I was singing. But hey, but yes. No. All right. Well, good luck, Wade. Hey, thanks for hanging around so much and so long. Yeah.
Take care, Wade.
Exactly. Yeah. Keep going. Keep thinking of new ideas, new things. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Been at work. So
yeah.
Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Oh, yeah.
I was muted for a moment while I was checking the windows. You
Yeah.
did not hear what just happened. My windows nearly broke from the thunder. So we'll keep going. But if it gets worse than this, I'll have to check out.
Can't you hear the thunder? Because Lisa's asking for encore singing.
Yeah, but the really sick thing is Colin Hay, who wrote that song, he is actually a Scottish guy who emigrated to Australia. Colin Hay, the lead of Men at Work, is Scottish.
It's the face of your country. But
face of my country. How
yes, he is. You? But Buddy's got a recommendation for you. Gas X may help with that, hungry boy.
I love you, buddy. That's very funny. I love that. More lightning. But I mean, I actually
engine needs a real car, not a coffin on wheels.
I absolutely love Yugos. I love Gremlins. I love having these engines put into them, and that's a very Australian tradition. But you know what? The thing is, AC/DC, otherwise known as Akadaka, is more Australian than Men at Work. More Australian than Men at Work.
All right, but still, they're your representatives. They had all the great Australian things. They even had the guy with a little koala chained to his leg jumping into the video.
That's because you say that because they're the Australian rock band that you respond to. Akadaka is the real, and Midnight Oil, despite the politics, they are the real Australian rock bands. Okay.
That guy, I mean,
Men at Work. Men at Work.
Midnight Oil guys in that Beds Are Burning was like, it looked like he was having spasms when he was singing.
Yes,
like,
true.
Just kind of interesting to watch that. So we'll hit that JT next. Let me finish up with this. That's actually a good segue with this. So Americans say different, not the mission. All right. Well, JT's did something a little while ago, and we're gonna. This might be the last thing that we really show tonight, but we'll talk. But we'll say the cereals and the cakes, because Jess sent some Valentine cakes, which will be coming up in February. So maybe we'll do a great Valentine stream or something like that. Yes, Jess, there you go. I will take that. Okay. I'll take that any day. Kylie Minogue as the true Aussie representation.
You wound me, Jess. You wound me, and you know why. However, I will take Kylie Minogue over Nicole Kidman any day, Jess.
Why?
Any day.
Why is that? What did Nicole Kidman do to you?
Horrible movies. That's
horrible movies. Okay, I got Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, I hate that movie, but she was fantastic. She was fantastic in The Others. That is her best movie, and it's also a genre movie, and it's a haunted movie. And I'm sure the missus has seen it, even though you probably have not. But it is a fantastic movie.
What? That how? Huh? No, I have not ever seen it.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
No. I don't think she has either, but yeah.
I think she'd like it, and I think JT would like it. It's honestly a wonderful movie. It's very artistically done.
I don't know. I'm kind of like some of our friends when it comes to cruise movies. I like to avoid them if at all possible.
Oh, there's no cruise in The Others. It's just Nicole Kidman. There's no cruise.
I thought it was two of them in the Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, in Eyes Wide Shut, but not in the. Others.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why. Oh, I thought you were saying might like the movie because I'm like, no, it's all I can do to watch sometimes, especially after the damn firm where they made it. Hi, Mr. Mob Guy. I'm your lawyer. I can't talk about you because of attorney-client privilege, but I'm going to rat out my own bosses so they go to jail. Yeah, you're going to be at the bottom of the river.
Yeah.
That was the one movie that I absolutely god awful hated so much. I didn't go to the library. I went to a friggin' bookstore and bought a damn book to read it. It pissed me off so bad, and I hate reading. But I hated the damn movie so bad because I'd heard great things about the book, and I'm like, this is a piece of crap. You'll never do this. And then walking away from the FBI guy, I just like the book was so much better. But anyway, I digress. So, Oh, Jess is now saying if we go with acting, it'd be a Hemsworth or Hugh Jackman to represent Australia.
Nice one, Jess. Nice. Yes.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, honestly, Jess, we have a lot of great Antipodean actors and actresses here. I mean, most people don't realize the lead actress from Fringe is Australian.
Yeah.
She is. She's not.
No,
American.
Jess was talking about referencing in terms of music.
Oh, sorry, Jess.
It's okay. And then in acting, Hemsworth or Hugh Jackman. Okay.
Yes.
Buddy said that when they went to Vegas Hotel, the Thunder from Down Under plastered all over the lobby. See, I think of Thunder from Down Under. I think of the Outback chocolate dessert. So, but yeah.
Can you hear the thunder in my microphone? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
I did anyway.
All right. So, all right, JT, we're going to turn it over to you a little bit here. Here we go.
Okay.
We got a monster car here.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
nice.
this is the Gremlin, right, Hungry?
Yeah.
And you were saying you loved when they smash these giant engines into small cars. So here's a Gremlin for you.
All right.
And I would be downright terrified to try to drive this thing, especially without a roll cage or anything. But you can see the rear tires are much wider than the fronts, which means they're probably going to be drag racing this thing a little bit.
Or going over the dunes as we do here.
Yes. And so this air intake is probably not doing too much in the front, if I had to guess. So, but
Thank you, Debbas.
I'm from the Motor City, and so we like to see eccentric cars, different things. You know, I see people driving around in Jeeps that are made up exactly like the Jurassic Park. The original Jurassic Park Jeeps quite often, and you know, fun things like that, right? We've got car museums all over. So I was just thinking, why don't we look at some cool other cars? This is a Crown Victoria with a V12 Lamborghini.
I'm sorry. It's just getting this is really getting to me. I'm sorry.
And I don't know what this extra tire is doing here inside the engine compartment, but hey, I don't know.
Interesting place for spare tire, maybe. That's crazy. Big engine, so. Wow.
Let's see here. Then I saw another one here. This one is from Michigan. The double header.
Yes.
So this car is functional going in either direction, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. But yeah, you can steer in both directions.
Buddy is saying the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation is must see if you're near Dearborn, Michigan.
Yes.
And hello to the Padawannabe. Welcome in.
Padawannabe.
Hot Wheels prototypes.
That's a whole other thing for another day. Maybe Dadman will get there on one of his cool vacation tours one of these days. But yes,
the one you're showing right now,
one
you're showing right now, dude, I mean, that is perfect for a goofy but good spy movie.
Yes.
Honestly, you know, it can go one way or the other. No, that would be great in a script for a movie. That'd be fantastic.
And the funny thing is, you don't even know which way is technically the front because, yes, this antenna may be correctly there, but there are many cars with the antenna in the back, too. So let's see here. Moving on. You know, some people, especially in the South, love to lower their trucks.
Now you got
so here you go.
Now you got Jess thinking of weird stuff she's seen on Top Gear.
Nice one, Jess. Nice one. Can we get a close up on this? I'm not sure what I'm seeing here.
Yeah. So
wow, that's low.
Well, talking about lowrider, that wouldn't even make
a lowrider pickup.
That wouldn't even make a speed bump, though.
Yeah. I don't know where you're driving this late model Chevy. Looks like a Silverado 1500 full cab. But hey, good luck trying to put ladders or whatever up here because I am really skeptical about that clearance. Yeah.
Not even Buck Rogers would try to drive that one. That's right.
The next one here made me think of Fortnite.
Yeah.
This is definitely a classic muscle car with a one-of-a-kind paint job. We'll just say that much. Looks like a Mustang. I need Mark D with a C here.
Now, real quick, about the low riding truck, Nemesis says, dude, that truck looks like it's melting into the ground. And Jess says, one Midwest hot pothole in that truck is done.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
And then pop culture, damn it.
Right?
Yeah,
here.
no self-respecting Southerner would ride in a truck down into the ground.
Ow.
Now, the thing is, okay, now we can go back to, because now Lisa's saying it's a vulgar car. And Padawan, we don't want that tailgating me.
Oh, Lisa,
I love the purple. The purple, I think that's kind of suede. I don't even know what material they put on those seats.
Suede shoes. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. On to the next one.
Oh, dear God.
Pop culture did say, what a terrible thing to do to a Mustang.
Yes.
What the hell did they do this? Drop Crunch Berries or Captain Crunch on it or something?
No. So it might be kind of hard to see.
They're action figures.
Which one is,
hey,
buddy, which one is Pimp My Ride? The unicorn or this one with action figures?
Those are action figures. Oh, my God.
This looks like maybe a Jetta or something similar to that. It's a late 90s, early 2000s sedan.
Give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second. I am ending our poll because we have a clear winner. What beverage do you enjoy with breakfast? Coffee, tea, water, hot chocolate? Well, the poll ends with the coffee wins 42%, tea at 28%, water and hot chocolate both in at 14%.
Good.
I am going to do a new poll right now. Yes. Which of the cars shown
should Ardala drive
your Pimp My Ride choice? Can I say pimp on YouTube? I'll say pump. I'll say pump my ride, and y'all can understand what I'm saying there. So, all right. So this is your pimp your ride choice of this. We got the let's see. We said the lowrider. We got a unicorn car.
Lowrider, unicorn car.
Double-ended car.
Double-ended. The double header.
Or is there another option after this? We'll go action figure car. Do you not have another one else that might be better than?
Oh, I've got more.
No kidding.
We'll go with this one.
Okay. Let's see what the next one is then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. So this is all action figures with some giant Legos on it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to keep your gas mileage because the aero on that is going to be terrible. This one looks like a Detroit neighborhood. That's obviously not a real Chanel. But yeah. So this one.
Okay, I like Buddy's name.
Will you find this?
I will say bowling ball launchers, and Buddy named it bowling ball launchers.
I don't know if this is really 50 state road legal.
It probably isn't, but
put that out there.
Yeah. All right. There's the poll, guys. We got like 11 y'all still watching. If you're on the Twitch side, tell me what your choice is. Lowrider, JT, if you can show them again real quick. The lowrider, unicorn Mustang, action figure. Okay, that's bowling ball launchers. Okay.
Unicorn Mustang. Double header.
All right, we didn't have double header in this one.
Oh, sorry.
Action figure and bowling.
Action figure.
Yeah,
action figure.
And bowling
ball.
Yes, there you go, buddy.
It's lowered too, and it's definitely lowered. So
hey,
junk in the trunk,
man. Junk in. I should have called it junk in the trunk then. Yeah, Lisa. Jess. Yeah, I'm always talking about pulls.
I loved this one. This is a decal on the driver's side window.
A decal, really?
Yes. I thought that was delightfully trashy.
I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, rent has been going up in a lot of major American cities. So why not, just take your house with you.
Oh,
There you go. Well, Lisa's
sure
already
in
said
San
it's Leighton
Francisco-
Bulger unicorn wins. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
nice one, Lisa.
Let's talk
Nice
about a
one.
mobile home though.
Yeah, this is probably what, $3,000 a month in San Francisco. It's probably,
More. But yeah, more. I used
I
to
love
live in
the
San
brick,
Francisco.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, oh, dude. Oh, this is great because this is actually very similar to a modern day version of a Romanian home wagon. That's what I love about it. Oh,
Let's see. Moving on. Sometimes you get that
Oh,
side mirror knocked off.
Jess said that's a tiny home that I haven't seen on HGTV before.
nice one, Jess. Nice.
So sometimes you leave your car parked out on the street or whatnot, and someone takes your mirror off, and you have to have a side mirror, or the police will pull you over, right? So here's one way of getting one back on. Just a little bit of gaffer tape, and there you go.
There you go. Full size rear view.
Nice.
Let's see. I've got about 6 more of these.
Okay.
For the true backseat driver.
Yes. Then they can also watch TV looking in the headrest in front of them.
Yeah. This actually looks like, oh gosh, I don't even know. So,
man, I
Thomas the
should have
Tank
included
Engine.
that down. My gosh.
This is a Fiat
Just-
Panda.
Nemesis.
Fiat Panda made into Thomas the Tank Engine. So
I love that Thomas the Tank Engine. That's so cool.
this is obviously in Europe somewhere, based on this lorry or pickup or semi-trailer, right? This one, what's a pirate's favorite gear? R for reverse. Anyway,
Nice.
that reminded me kind of a Top Gear car. I love the portholes that they put in the back, and then on the side. Let's see.
Cannon.
This one.
Where's the cannon?
This one I loved.
Wow.
If you ever liked going back in time with 20 of your best friends, here you go.
Wow, that's big. I mean, the jacked up high wheel and then the limo one.
That is like the Human Centipede mixed with Back to the Future. That's great.
And the thing that I love about it, it's way out in the fields,
Yeah.
out in a rural area, because I mean, who else would be doing this to that will not reach 88 according to Padawan.
Nope, not at all.
Exactly. All right. So, sometimes you're out in rural areas. What better way to get around in mud than a little mod to your
Oh, I love it.
They cut
That
the
is
back
like
part out.
Thunderbirds. That's Thunderbirds, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
and I
half
think
a
you can
truck.
even sit somebody in the back. Yeah, a truck tank. I don't really know how well that's going to work, but hey, you're welcome to give it a try. If people are cracking up and chatting over
I know.
this one. So, there's nothing like a classic look where they had the dignified extra tire on the back, and fix or repair daily. Who knows when you're ever going to need that extra tire?
Right.
So that's one way to do it. Since they don't put them in the trunk anymore.
That is
Hillbilly-
like a
hillbilly
combination.
tech.
That's a combination of Dolomite and James Bond right there. And I love it.
Now this could be a good game.
I'm not
This
joking.
could be a good
I'm
game.
not joking.
This
Guess
could be
the
a
state.
good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick the state.
This
If you
is
can figure out
Wisconsin.
which state.
That's a Wisconsin plate right there.
Wow.
Nice.
So, Lisa, you got your wish.
Well, that's a nice car though. It's not like the unicorn car. So.
Good
Right.
shade of red too. Nice shade of red.
They matched the color. I was actually pretty impressed at how
Well, I think
they
our
matched the
poll's
color.
going to end up flatter than I meant because we got 7 votes. We got 12 people watching, so make sure you vote. Make sure you hit that like button. But the Unicorn Mustang has all 7 votes, so there's 5 people that can vote. Good luck.
3 more
Lowrider,
left.
Unicorn Mustang, action figure, or bowling ball launchers. Go ahead.
3 left. This one
Ooh,
I actually
wow.
thought was pretty
Close
dang
up.
cool. if I can get it a little bigger here on the screen for you. I thought this was pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if these air inlets are functional, but like if I were Jay Leno, I would say, how much, sir?
No.
Yep.
No.
Let's see. This next
Lisa
one
thought
was
that
for
was
Hungry
cool,
Boy
too.
because I know he loves.
Lisa thought that
SpongeBob
plane was
series.
cool, though, JT. Yes,
Oh,
SpongeBob, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You know, when you start it up, it should say that instead of dinging. It should say it.
I want to see the engine here on this one, JT.
Unfortunately, I only have this angle.
Okay.
And then the last one, Hungry Boy, no engine, but there is a nice air scoop on the front.
Now Nemesis was asking if that was jet engine, if that jet engine was functional. Not
I
so
don't
much
know.
on the aerodynamics.
I honestly don't know.
Lisa, that's hilarious. Oh my god! But I love
this. I wanted to end on this one because
I love this picture because I am absolutely sure that is required for the engine. I'm sure of it. Thunder again. But no, that is gorgeous. And the color, that is a lovely green color. It really is.
It is.
Nice.
It is. The hubcap cover is missing off of there, but hey, you know, whatever. So I just,
When your kids misbehave, you stick them in that vent. It's understood. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Is John McClane in it?
I mean, honestly, I'm half suspecting this is a Russian car.
There you go.
Yeah, it is hard to say based on the surroundings, right? But they are parked on the wrong side of the road, so it's who knows. Anyway, so do we want to go back to the winner? It looks like
Let's do that.
No matter how many people vote.
Yeah, this is the leading candidate right here. This
really
is the one that's going to win. It's a unanimous so far. We got 7 votes. Still, they've got 12 people. 5 people need to vote, but yeah,
I'm happy about that.
So there was a little adventure
Mustang
in eccentric motoring.
Yeah. Well, now Jess sent me something for me to show real quick with this. Got here, how to fix your own car windows. It's the redneck way here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh,
got you.
That's going to be terrible for noise isolation, but it'll keep the rain out.
That's the functionality.
That is actually a classic country Aussie way of fixing the window, so I like it.
It's definitely south of the Mason-Dixon line. I mean, the only thing we don't have on this duct tape, we got the foamy stuff, but what we don't have is that. You know, I was supposed to go to bed about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that's insulation.
Yeah,
from like a can that they sprayed.
Yep, exactly.
It actually looks like the interior of a honeycomb bar. I love it. You know, it looks edible. It looks like honeycomb
Lisa knows
filling
that stuff. Foam caulk insulation. Lisa knows that stuff. She uses that stuff. Pat Waterby said the unicorn car plate has to read shrooms.
Nice one. Nice one.
The insulation might deaden some sound, but the wood in this window frame is just going to transfer all your road noise. You might as well not have a window.
Yo, that boy Tuna, how are you tonight? Good to see you coming in. Yes, exactly.
So I hope y'all liked that. It was
yes, thank you.
Kind of just, I was like, I like this one, I like that one kind of thing. And we'll have to find more engine picks for Hungry now that I know that he's really into that kind of stuff. So,
well, when it comes to interesting designs, yes. With what you've shown, yes. But when it's just a generic car pick, no.
Right.
We're sci-fi guys, but we're car guys. There's a mixture. You know what I mean, JT?
Right. Well, Mark D with the C is a big Mustang guy.
Yeah,
he used to drive one back in the day. I don't know if he still has one, but He showed some pics of himself, maybe 18.
I
with
saw
a
those.
Mustang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh boy, oh man, you could tell he was on the wrestling team, as he said back when he
Yes.
showed those pics. So you could tell he
Yes.
was on the wrestling team.
Yes. Mhm. Yep.
And he was sitting, he had like one leg down and one leg up, and he was sitting on that car, and you could tell that was the happiest year of his life. It was
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I have to retract that because he's married now. Uh-oh.
Well, okay, there you go.
sorry. After the Buck Rogers stuff, I had to make that joke. You know, I had to make that joke.
Absolutely. So, well, we are at almost 2:20 now. We've gone 2 hours 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here.
Yeah, you need sleep.
But I want to, and we didn't even get to anime. Thanks for staying around Pop Culture Republic. But just a little bit, because especially the misses with having her on, I'm starting to get into some of the anime shows. One that, I go back to Battle of the Planets, which originally was Gatchaman, and it's going to be interesting to watch a Gatchaman series. But one with Legacy of the Legends of the Galactic Heroes. It's Dio New Thieves. It's a newer, more modern version of much wonderful graphics and stuff. I've already through two seasons, several into the third season. Another one I'm watching, Panzer and Girls, which is something that was recommended by a streamer. So I absolutely, and not just that, Pop Culture Republic, the K dramas and stuff. Because what I'm finding is personally getting into watching stuff with the missus that is Asian based. The streams that the dramas are very addictive. It's like next thing you know, I turn around and we're sucked into it. But trying to get it also into animes and things like that a little bit more, kind of branching out the horizons. And I've always liked Battle of the Planets with the Gatchaman. There's several others. If y'all are familiar with like the Full Metal Alchemist, my oldest and I watched that before with Brotherhood. Some really neat stuff that they've had before. And
have you tried the Mighty Raideen yet?
No, but why do I think? No, what is it about?
I'll talk to it. I'll talk about it with Mrs. and then she'll decide if it's okay for you. It may be too action oriented. It may be too little action oriented for you, but it's a 1970s anime which got turned into a collectible that Mark actually has. He actually has a collectible.
Not like the Shogun Warriors collectibles, right?
Yes, that is where the Mighty
Really?
Yes.
Why would I like that?
Why would you like that?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
That's where the most popular Shogun Warrior came from, the Mighty Raideen. And so I'll send you a link to that. It's I think it's on I think it is still on archive.org, and I will manage to do that for you.
Well, we also have Crunchyroll. We have Crunchyroll. We got a new thing, and so we got different services too to look at it. So, but that's interesting.
Oh, don't trust Crunchyroll. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, it's where I'm getting some of my things like there. So, and like Pop Culture said, there are a lot of good streams of K dramas. The misses, and you know what? I don't want to do it. It's like, jeez, and I'm like, because I hate reading, and it's like, but damn it, they're good shows. They got good plots. You kind of get sucked into it, and that's the biggest thing is that it's just all of a sudden that you see a little bit, you get hooked, and it's really, really cool. See, I want to get back into the Gatchaman for the Battle of the Planets and see what the old is like that with that. But like the Legends of Galactic Heroes, just the art, the graphics is just so amazing and just overwhelming. So, like I said, let's see, you'll be reviewing One Punch Man season 2 starting Friday on the Writer Brother. Oh, cool. I will try to do it. Like I said, I'm starting slow. I'm trying to get back into some things I've wanted to watch too, but I think I've heard of One Punch Man. I know Mrs. talks about Spy Family, but I think I don't know if that's just book. I don't know if it's an actual show. I think pop culture. You mentioned Cowboy Bebop. I know that there was a big, huge controversy about the live action Netflix. Was it Netflix?
Let's not talk about that.
I know. I'm just aware because Dadman has to be aware of things. So,
yes.
And see, I've had that recommendation also before about the space battleship Yamato.
Yes,
God, I mean,
Yamato.
all I think is World War II. And
well,
you know me.
Honestly, it's in the core of the anime, the real anime, not the Americanized anime, where they're basically taking that battleship from World War II and retrofitting it into a starship that can do wonderful, magical, fantastic things. So I think you would enjoy it, but it is very old. It is very old.
Okay.
And there has been a live action film made of it, but that's it's up to you. It's really up to you.
Yeah. Now, pop culture said for those new to anime, Cowboy Bebop is a good starter anime along with Ghost in the Shell. Now, I will tell you, I've heard about Ghost in the Shell, but my first experience with Ghost Ghost in the Shell was the live action movie. I think it was Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
I liked it. I thought it was amazing. I mean, at least for what they did with a live action movie. I thought it was entertaining, very, very good, but I don't.
Well, it is like comparing the legendary Pictures Godzilla to the Toho Gojira, and those are very different things.
Oh, like Godzilla 2008 versus Toho Godzilla.
2014 Godzilla.
I'm thinking Matthew Broderick. Yeah. I got the year wrong, I guess.
Oh, that's 1998. 1998.
1998. Okay,
yeah.
So pop culture saying Vincenzo. I wonder if the missus may have watched that. That name sounds familiar. I've seen that somewhere. Padawannabe, you're not looking forward to the M. Night Shyamalan and Ding Dong's Last Airbender because they did that a long while. He's talking about the anime. It wasn't really a traditional anime look. I got you now. I got you. M. Night Ding Along destroyed many, many things. So I've heard of Akira, I believe, also.
Yes.
Exactly. Live actions are better. Howdy, Lemon Pie. Good to see you again.
Hello, Citrus. Hello.
Exactly. Good to see you back here again. And we're on a different stream now. So, all right. So, looking at that. All right. Well, folks, we got 13 people here with us. I do need to go to bed because I got to get to a fort in about 7 hours and less than 7 hours. And get home because we got a busy day tomorrow. But 13 people, God, what a support, guys. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Appreciate all the support from y'all tonight. And Padawannabe says, sorry, Last Airbender live action series is coming February to Netflix. Hey, give it a try. You might be better. Might be better than what M. Night did. And, always, like I say around here, watch stuff for yourself. Go back and watch our Buck Rogers stream tonight because we had a really raucous time with a little bit of blah, 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 and stuff like that. So
was it really raucous, though?
It probably was when I went on a rant and you're like, what? JT didn't like it and I didn't like it. Okay. All right. Okay. You were lurking during the food talk. Gotcha. All right. But hey, and here, I'm on Twitch also, but I'm also on Twitter is where you get the most up-to-date stream links. When I go live random like I did this one, it went on Twitter before where else. I mean, make sure you get your notifications on YouTube. And the best backup for not getting them is to follow me on Twitter when I go live. I will say, though, sign up for your notifications, but also check and look. Make sure you're still subscribed to this or any other channel. Things happen sometimes if you're not around. They will deal with the subs, so be sure to do that. There's a question about the Last Airbender series. So,
Jess, that's good. Thank you, Jess.
Yeah, that's a staple here. I've got to play it now since Mark's usually the one streaming this time night. And I was not going to stay up this late, but I ended up staying up this late because you know what? The blood got flowing. The missus stayed up later. But hey, it's not possible without you guys. You guys in the chat really rocked tonight. Y'all were amazing. So any last thoughts, Hungry or JT?
JT?
I give this episode. Wait. Oh no. No, I had a fun time. I actually learned stuff about prawns versus shrimp, and I didn't think I would. So no, that was great. Had a fun time. So it was great.
Good.
You know, we didn't necessarily Fortnite tonight, and that's okay. We'll be there next weekend, I think. And this was very productive squirreling. So
Good.
We love productive, unproductive, reproductive squirreling, but anything
reproductive squirreling. Okay.
I just was seeing if everybody's still awake. That's all. Just checking everybody out. So, but hey, it's all good. You guys are great. It's been a blast. Hungry Harry, any last thoughts? I am looking for something in the background to put a link out.
Honestly, the Buck Rogers stream was fantastic. I thought we were all very amenable to each other's ideas. We all had a good share of jokes at both of the episodes, and then we came here and we talk about lousy little pathetic shrimps versus big, wonderful, glorious prawns, and we're all fine.
I think we started about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours after we said that, folks, was going to be our topic. It truly was going to be our topic for the night.
We squirreled.
So, exactly.
We squirreled.
So, yeah, we just talked about that we didn't do it this time. I got time. I will probably be doing more on Sunday. Tomorrow's not likely with the day we got planned up, but unless something falls apart tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be at a fort in the morning. Probably get back here mid-afternoon. We got Gajira at 4:00. I've got stream tomorrow night I'm going to talk about in just a second. And Pop Culture Republic, you're always welcome to check it out sometime. And Miss and I love teaching people the game and playing and stuff like that. And yes, a very fun stream tonight. Thank you, guys. Pop Culture said there was a good chunk of the show spent on breakfast. Yeah, it's time to go to the Waffle House. I need to wake the missus up. Say, we're going to Waffle House.
And breakfast is always okay for dinner.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh. Jess said she had someone call one of the potential Super Bowl matchups Taylor Swift versus Eminem.
Nice, Jess.
That's too crazy. 13 of y'all great people here today. Thank y'all so much. I do want to say one thing too, really quick. Well, another program note that's coming up. Jess, I flagged this earlier. That got an alert from Fandango that Dune 2 comes out in March. What also comes out in March is Ghostbusters Frozen Kingdom. Yeah, probably would. Aang probably would.
Yeah.
And I tell you that got Dune 2. I've heard. I don't know. I'm not really a Dune person. I've heard it was better than they expected and things like that. But where I'm going with that with the month of March is that what I'm thinking of doing. We mentioned it over on our other stream earlier. Is Ghostbusters Frozen Kingdom is scheduled to come out in March. I think March 24th. And what Masters and I had the idea is to do panels that week where we actually talk about all of the Ghostbusters movies. Starting with Ghostbusters 2, maybe some of the the real Ghostbusters show, maybe, but then I would say even let's throw in Ghostbusters 2016, just throw it off the trail and let people vent of whatever. Dinner is never okay for breakfast. I've had dinner for breakfast. I like it, but so you probably won't watch it because of the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got you. They got beaten really badly thanks to the Packers. Lemon Pie says eggs any time of day. Oh, I've got to check that out. The Dune 2 popcorn bucket is so bad. That gives me something for another squirrel stream when we decide to do it. We can actually look up something like that.
I will be honest. I am not going to watch Dune 1 until Dune Part 2 is out because I do not do this two-parter shit. I don't do that. So I need to have the complete story before I'm going to watch something.
I understand that. I do understand that. So it's really, it it's like binge watching stuff. Watching The Walking Dead when I had done it for so long was so much better because I didn't have to stop. I could do it at my own pace. I could go all the way or stop. But now it's you have to wait.
I read Dune when I was 11 years old. And so I'm going to want the complete story. I'm not going to sit there and wait months to have the story become complete.
What happened is like there was a Korean drama, I think Kingdom, which was a zombie. I tell you what, if you want to watch good zombies, the Korean Asian zombies are great. Train to Busan, they move, they run, and stuff like that. But the Kingdom was kind of an old one, set in the old eras, and was really. But then again, they stopped. When 2020 and other things happened, I do not know if they got beyond the season 2. It was really, really an addictive thing to watch and to see. So I cannot find a decent picture of what I want to show, but keep it in mind. In March, we're thinking of doing something cool with the Ghostbusters movies coming out and stuff like that, to have some fun with it, and to. Yeah, you saw that Pop Culture. Yeah. Now, I think there were 2 seasons. Did they ever continue the show after season 2? Do you remember offhand how many seasons that they had? So it's already. But hey, just for you, Hungry.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Hey, well, if we do the thing talking about 2016, like I said, everybody's opinion's welcome. You can feel free to come and opine and trash on it a little bit if that's what you like. I'm good with that. But hey, I will. But the Frozen Kingdom looks amazing to me. It really does. I can't wait for it. But that's something we're planning on doing down the road. But to get out of here with 11 people still watching us here, we got tomorrow night. Like I said. Busy in the morning. We're going to watch Gojira. Then also tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, we got Gray from Wakasashi's Tea House with us. Just going to be talking probably some Godzilla -1. Remember he tweeted out seeing Godzilla -1 minus black and white minus color. We get to see it tomorrow. We're looking forward to that so much for that. The missus and I, we already got the tickets, pre-ordered the drinks and popcorn and stuff like that. So join us tomorrow night for something fun. It's going to be different, talking Japan and as well as some other things that come up. Of course, then after that, I'll be over at Rambling Canucks trying to get a little bit of karaoke in since he's back on the internet now. Pop Culture said he thinks that there was a 3rd season, but I haven't checked it out. So, okay. But that's one. And that Ghostbusters movie does not exist.
Hey!
I know, but hey, I tell you what, in some ways I enjoyed it more than Ghostbusters 2. But there's a long story there behind it,
Yeah.
But hey, like I said, it's all what you like, everything else, and so
the Scourge of Carpathia.
Oh gosh, there you go again. All right. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know I'm about 2 minutes away from 2.5 hours, but I need to get moving. You guys, thank y'all so much. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, by the way, let me close the poll. Here, yep, we only got another vote. We got 10 people, but only 8 votes. But okay, but the Unicorn Mustang wins unanimously. How about that?
You would have had more votes if you had not made fun of Vigo from Ghostbusters 2. And you know what I mean?
Yep.
JT knows what I mean.
What the Sam freaking Hill?
I think I must have seen that movie when I was like 8. I think, and Vigo scared the
Jesus out of you.
No, I'm not going to do this tonight. I've got to keep it close by. But daggum Betty Hepburn, before I go to bed, sends me the Doom popcorn bucket. It's like, oh my God, it's like scary. It truly is scary if you saw it. So, but for another night with Jess's cereals and stuff like that. So, folks, who knows? Not likely tomorrow night with karaoke, but you never know when. Maybe during the weeknights we can run a little bit more at night. Maybe not this late, but hey, it's always a blast to get in, to have so much bantering back and forth. It's been a blast. I will do one last thing here. Like I said, join me tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We talked to Gray. Do this. I wish I could go another 30 minutes, 20 minutes, but I can't. But then go check out Tony Stark Iron over here at this show. At in 30 minutes. Go check out Tony over there. He's a good showman. You know, go check it out. Support his channel, and you will be entertained. If you need to go to bed, you go to bed, which is what I'm going to do. But just say hi at least and stuff, and go support other creators. And we've had him on for a few things. We're supposed to do Fortnite at some point, but hey, we'll figure it out. So much going on, but yeah.
Tony is fantastic, and honestly, Tony is a science fiction fan, but he knows a lot of science. That's important.
Absolutely. Important. All right, folks. Well, on that note, I am going to say goodnight. I'm going to bring this up one more time so y'all can see it on the way out. Y'all rest well. Good. Hey, we made 2.5 hours after all. So, but I did want to get that word out for Tony. Go check that out in 20 minutes. But I'm going to bed. If you got to go to bed, go to bed. But oh my God, I might have nightmares thanks to Buddy Hepburn sending me this. This Doom. He wasn't kidding how bad that Doom popcorn bucket is. But we'll figure it out. And on that note, everybody have a great night, great day tomorrow, and we will catch you later. Bye all.
Sweet dreams.